Could be gayer.
Yeah, it could be gayer.
Yeah.
Everett, you're gonna have to go to conversion therapy.
Yes.
Alright.
That's some shit.
Yeah.
Alright, let me know when you guys are able to see the video, because then I'll show off the new outfits.
Don't worry. Ah, there it goes. I
just want to mention, so I defeated all the DLC. Yeah.
Hooray! You murdered the DLC.
Yeah.
Did it.
And yeah, there's a couple of things to talk about over here. But, so first things first, like, what do you call it, what am I trying to say here? So, alright, when you beat the Cathedral of the Sacred Blood, you know, it is basically Anor Londo, because after Anor Londo, that's when you have to go find, Nito, the Witch of Izalith, fuck, what was their name? The Four Kings, and also, wait, no, yeah, then you have to find Gwyndolor Cinder last. But yeah, so very similarly, you have to go find, like, the main bosses after this. Although, I feel like, because every teleportation area you go to has, like, a little thumbnail. You know, so, it is a lot easier to tell where the fuck I'm supposed to go. You know? Or at least in my opinion, I find it easier to figure out. But yeah. So, I went ahead and fought the DLC so I can, like, so I can actually show off these cool costumes I got. You know. So, that's about it. Although, this also brings me into a small rant about how, like, I fucking hate these enemies because they go against everything that was, like, normal for Code Vein, basically. So, every other boss is, you know, you can deal with it however the fuck you want, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, you can be a dex build and use, like, a sword, you can use a spear, you can use magic, whatever the fuck. Every boss, you have a pretty good way for any builds to be optimal. Hey, Del.
Hey, we got Del. What's up, Del?
Stunning.
What is this shit? Oh,
yes. Yeah. Sounds like you're getting hyped.
Yeah.
Nick
Fuck
at night.
You.
Oh, okay.
Del, do you hate Efren?
Do you watch Nick at Night, though?
Shit, I haven't watched TV in a long ass time, but I remember it.
I'm just gonna show off, like, alright, so here's Louis' basic outfit, that's nice and edgy and all. Then, it's kinda annoying to do this, but yeah, so, like, then here's his dark variant. I think you would be able to kinda see it from here. Alright, yeah.
I am now Darker Louis.
Yeah.
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 Oh, man.
So, the main thing is with the DLC is, to get the
I'm gonna get
outfits.
all the bitches at the con. All of them.
Yes.
Yes.
Isn't that how you get bitches?
I'm gonna be drowning in Pocky.
Wait. Here's his alternate skin. So, for the alternate skins, you have to use the character's, what's it called? Their communal gift. So, I don't know if you ever bothered using these, Del, but, like, the point is that when you have a specific partner with you, you're able to use these specific gifts.
It depends. It depends on the skill. Like, Louise to me was useless, but
it's actually not too bad for a strength build. Weirdly enough. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, it's just my style of play. Louise was just useless to me, but Yakumo's was good.
Yeah, Yakumo's, so, like, a little bit of detail. So, like, alright, Louis has Reckless Abandon, which, again, seems weird for a man who's, like, very scientific and all that. But yeah, so with that one, actually, because I always forget that Louis is actually good for going for either strength or dexterity. Because he has a B+ in both strength and dex. But yeah, so, like, I was originally trying to do the boss with, like, a shitty fucking sword. Well, not shitty, but, like, compared to the boss's fucking thing, you need to do burst damage, so a sword doesn't. I need to use a big fucking sword. So yeah, I do like it because it straight up makes it so you can, you know, I might as well show it off right here, you know. I might as well show it off with, Louis' big fucking, like, sword over here. Alright.
Louis, bring your big sword over here, but we're in public. I meant your actual sword, you fucking pervert.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
yeah.
You're wearing me there,
Dale,
boss.
check out the Smoiler tab.
Alright.
Smoils.
Alright,
Let me
now-
see. What did you do? What did you do? Who did you shoot? What did you destroy? Let's
Bunch
see.
of Resident Evil stuff earlier, and
Alright, hold on.
some Invincible stuff today.
You reposted my video, you fuck! I'm gonna kill you!
What I like about Louis' gift is that basically he lets you do the cool dash even though you're a fucking strength build.
This will show you. This will show you, Mark. Humans are wimpy.
Wimpy.
Oh man, that's great.
So yeah. And now here's Louis' alternate version color 1. Yeah. It's just the same thing but in white. Yeah. The alternate
White.
version color 2. So yeah, everyone has like
yes.
a couple of variants. But yeah, so like to
You
get
see,
the
I wear all
alternate.
this white so that none of the blood shows when I kill people. Wait, shit, no. White shows the blood. Damn it.
Damn it!
Nah.
So yeah, like I kind of like this one. I like the way the blue matches him. But yeah, so like overall, like Louis' gift was actually kind of helpful in the boss fight because I wanted to use burst damage, but having the ability to dodge helps out a lot, you know. So yeah.
Yeah.
And then like you know, to get his dark variant, you have to also use his blood code. So basically, I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll use his. Yakumo's was a little bit harder because the thing with Yakumo is that Yakumo doesn't actually have like 20 what do you call it? Doesn't actually have like 20 I-core to use, basically. So yeah, here's his dark variant.
Hey, look, it's Dante.
Yeah, I was about to say he's got the Dante color hair and the like outfit, you know. So his communal gift is, if I got this correctly, Lupinus Vita. So
Yeah.
basically reduces guard stamina usage. So basically you don't use as much stamina when you're guarding, and dodge speed. So like you can still have a pretty good dodge. No, hell no, it reduces the amount of like. So basically what I'm saying is that you suck for actually defending and blocking, but instead you're just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna hit you with my big sword, you know?
Which
that one's
is
always
odd,
pretty fun.
because you would think that one should be called Reckless Abandon.
Yeah, it should, but like the whole thing
Especially
with
by
Louis,
the description.
yeah, it's fucking weird, but yeah. Then his alternate version is over here. The dark versions of everyone's outfits look cooler to me than like just the regulars, you know? I kind
That's
of like
because
this one.
Efren hates anything that's not edgy.
Yes!
Yes.
So
My
this one
name
looks
is
alright.
Edge Maverick.
Oh, you wish Edge Maverick was
Oh
here.
yeah.
Edge Maverick versus Titus from Final Fantasy. Who wins?
How long does Dante last?
Alright, here's the thing.
0.
Also, I don't see too much of a difference with this variant over here.
Nah, that's more or less the same.
Yeah, Yakumo's is a little underwhelming to me.
He's not a stylish boy. He's a
Yeah.
big, dumb brute boy.
But yeah, so like, oh yeah, so a problem with the Atlas blood code is basically, you only have 10 fucking, I-core, but like, you need 20 to use fucking, Lupinus Vita. Seriously, I don't see a difference in this
So I
one.
just now got the stream available to me. You guys look like a brother-sister pair.
Oh yeah, cause the hair and like the fact that we have the same
Oh
fucking
man,
sword.
that means that he's gonna have
Oh,
to
yeah.
fuck him.
Oh wait, hold on,
Oh,
wait
no.
a minute.
By
Wait.
anime
Anime
rules,
Also,
now,
wait.
Bye.
Alright,
now they're in love.
Someone
Yes.
look at Yakumo. Does it look like his
It is.
outfit actually changed? Am I stupid?
We live
What
in
happened?
the age of
Hold
children
on.
being raised by anime. Kiss
Okay.
times sis, tell me how to fuck my sister.
Okay, alright, look at the alternate version. I get
And
alright,
that's
no,
when
it's the
Eric
jacket's
realized he was
color that
gay.
changes. That's weird.
Yes.
I knew I was gay after I kissed my sister. What horrible man would want this?
Oh god. Then Mia's was a little bit more challenging because like Mia's and Ava's kind of sucked to do because they're actual like magic builds, so that kind of sucked. So yeah.
I'll handle this.
Excuse me. So yeah, here's her dark version. I kind of like that her hat also turns red. She's got that Queen of Hearts type look to her.
He loves it.
Yes. Yeah. And so like hers is a little bit different. Where like, let me actually show this off. Hers is called Blood Awakening. It reduces Ichor cost and enhances gifts, but lowers attack power. So like, basically, well, if you're going for a magic build,
You need to give us your gift.
Yeah.
Your black gift.
Although hers costs the most out of everyone's communal gift, because it costs 24 as opposed to 20. But the problems with this is that they always just reduce your Ichor to half. So like, even though you spent 20, you wind up having to reduce it to half afterwards. So like, it means that you only have 10 instead of whatever. You know, the whole thing that bothers me is like, using it mid-battle sucks, but then you have to use it before battle. So, for a magic build, having less Ichor kind of fucking sucks, you know? But it balances out because she also reduces the cost of your spells and shit, you know? Yeah, so that
all
one's
works
not too bad.
out.
And her blood code itself is actually a pretty decent magic build. So, you know, it's not too bad. You know? But yeah. And let's show off her other variants over here. Alright, switch partner Mia, alternate version. Now, what I wanted...
Did I tell you that I lost my brother? Yes, bitch, we know. We all saw him die. Get over it.
So, are we gonna go find him, or,
No, I said we were gonna replace him.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We'll just
First, we're gonna have to find your mom.
Or
No,
we
her
can
mom-
just fuck you.
I think they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to
Okay.
ask, how many perverts do you think went to Japan thinking the age of consent in Japan is 13?
Too many to count.
I don't
Too
want
many
to
to
think
count.
about the number, because I know it'll probably be high.
They're the reason why, Japan started making it more blatant that it's like, look, that doesn't go state by state. It's because of those perverts.
Hey, by the
Like,
way,
there was
doesn't...
a lot of them.
Wait, hold on. I want to mention, doesn't Mia with this outfit kind of look like Futaba with like the same color like jacket?
Little bit.
not know.
Hair's not sort of the right color, but yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, like or kind of like
Plus,
what's
she
his
is
name?
short as shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like is like Saejima, doesn't he also wear the same fucking thing, you know, from like what do you call it? What's it called? That thing, you know?
Yakuza?
Yakuza, yes. Doesn't Saejima
Oh yeah,
wear
he's got a big green jacket.
Also, here's my girl Io, bottom bitch.
So
There
I
you
want to
go.
mention to all our perverts out there that local laws in Japan make it so that the age of consent is 13. However, there are like only 2 islands in Japan where the age of consent is actually 13. So if you want to risk it,
It's not even that.
Yeah.
Japan could have whatever. Any country can have any age of whatever for their laws. But the thing that people don't understand is there's a thing called sex tourism. So if you go to a country where it is legal to do certain things, and it's very explicit, that's why you went to that country, that's illegal. So even if you, for say, was like, oh, it's legal to marry someone who's underage in this country, if you make a beeline to that place and do anything, it's very obvious what you went there for, so the feds can just track you and arrest you for that, period. You don't even have to do it. Just the fact that that's clearly what you went there for.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
By the way, what do
Yeah.
you think of Io's alternate outfits? They removed the bandages though, which kind of bothers me a little bit.
I also don't like that. I want the bandages there.
Yeah.
They tell you she has lived life.
I like how everyone's trying to bring this back. Going like, okay, guys, nice wholesome stream, please.
Ain't nothing wholesome. Fucking Malik over here saying looks like an impreg baby between Guts and Dante.
Oh no.
There is nothing wholesome
No.
with people like you guys around.
I don't like this.
Oh, well, you think
So-
you're not included in that, Dell?
What are you
Anyways,
talking about? I'm the most
I
wholesome man in
want to talk
existence.
about the stuff. I want to talk about like the,
All right,
the
all right,
game.
sorry.
Alright.
Malik says you're mad because she's not barefoot anymore.
Wait. Oh God, you're right. No. So yeah.
See? Shit, you were right, Malik.
Damn it. So yeah. With her communal gift is Conviction Spike. So improves stagger resistance, but reduces drain effectiveness. So drain effectiveness doesn't really matter too much in battle that much. It's literally so every time you kill something like, or every time you hit something with your sword, you start to get some of your core back. You get less of it back with this, but the whole point is that basically you can get fucking hit by a giant monster and be like, oh, you hit me, okay, then just hit him back. Like, stagger resistance is kind of important depending if you're going for a strength build. Her build overall is actually one of my favorites because it's a magic build. So like obviously that fits in my playstyle. But yeah, like what was I trying to say? So yeah, with hers it was a little bit easier. But Io herself actually died in the battle. But as long as you survive it, then it still counts. You know.
Right.
So yeah.
Efren, I think one of the things that makes me laugh when it comes to you is that you're always so worried about like keeping your conversation going because you're like, fuck, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? It's like, Efren, this is your show. Literally, no one's stopping you.
No, but what was I gonna say though? Oh, and I think I've already shown off.
Fuck.
All right, I didn't actually have this outfit before for Jack over here, but like I showed off some of his other ones.
That's too extravagant for him. Like I don't like. I like it, and I don't like that he's wearing it.
Cause you know what it is.
You don't get that. That's too good. That's something that belongs in like a high class, like fucking, like joke party or some shit. Like, nah, you don't deserve that. That's too good.
Cause here's the thing is
only rags for you plebeian.
I want that fucking suit.
Cause Jack, all right, Jack does kind of wear like a suit, but it's more like. Whatever, I'm just gonna dress like I'm going to work essentially every day.
Work.
Something to do. And yeah, like...
Honestly, one thing I'm impressed about is the fact that people in this post-apocalypse are not afraid of keeping up their dress sense.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, drip. It's eternal.
Yeah.
Oh, and also,
they care about fashion, but they've long since forgotten what fashion was.
This
so they're trying to
taw
in a style they don't understand.
I think Malik or someone else said it, but he kind of looks like Balan from Balan Wonderland with this one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah, I see
World,
it.
Man,
God! Wait, no.
It's Wonder...
Yeah, fuck. God, every time. Every fucking time.
How dare you disrespect Balan Wonderworld?
Anyways. So,
the hot game that's been topping all the charts.
I'll say his communal gift is actually one of the best.
Notable thing is that everyone keeps misnaming it. It's amazing. Because everyone keeps fucking calling it Balan Wonderland. It's great.
I completely forgot what you guys were talking about for like a few seconds till I thought a bit like, oh yeah, that shit.
So I just want to mention real quick. So like his communal gift was actually the easiest to use for because
I can't get over gifts, man. I can't.
You get why though.
Yeah, I know. This is funny. Go
so
ahead.
it increases attack and stamina and reduces stamina usage. Sacrifice region. So basically, you go in there, do a big ass heavy attack, and one shot the boss with this. So yeah, you put some other buffs, but the point is that like. For his, it was actually the easiest because I just had to walk up to the boss, hold my big fucking sword, and just kind of like load it up and kill him with it, you know?
And you said, suck my dick, I'm a shark, man.
Although,
and then your character burst in demanding dick suckage, and they said, but you don't have a dick.
For his
Make
dark
one,
variant.
then start sucking.
Hey, did you say shark beast, man?
What?
Nah, it said, suck me off, I'm a shark, man.
Shark man, almost like a beast, right? So technically you are
some type of beast star.
Yes.
Oh, why did you do this, Eric? Why are you doing this? What did I tell you? What did I tell you about enabling Efren's poor habits?
I want to mention, so his blood code is actually really good.
How dare you call this a furry hot zone?
Although I will say, by the way. So Jack's his specific stuff that he has, like okay, tell me if you think this is worth it. You get a pretty big boost in attack power. And actually, it shows you right here, just straight up like your attack power. So my current attack power with like this sword, for instance, is 724. Now that I do this and check out my health. So when I do that, it is now 1,524. So, do you guys personally think that like high attack power is worth like slowly? It's actually not that slow. It's actually a little bit faster than I want it to be.
It
like
all comes
losing
down
HP.
to how good. it all comes down to how good are you at finishing a fight. If you suck at actually doing your damage, then yeah, you shouldn't sacrifice it. But if you know you can pull off a combo or do anything you need to do to kill something without a long risk, then yeah, power for everything else.
Yeah, and so like my problem with this, because like I said, for the boss in the DLC, you need like fucking burst damage, and like a lot of swords don't do burst damage. So like I was looking for a strength weapon, well, not a strength weapon, but a big weapon that uses dex, and the Nagi Mukura is the dex great sword. You know, God fucking
and that's
that
one
shit
of the
drains
worst
you
things.
so fucking hard. Sorry.
And that's one of the worst facts that, yeah, the swords really don't have a lot of burst, even though the game is clearly trying to get you to use more of them, because a lot of the finesse shit you need requires stuff like swords.
Like, and
but
again,
it's like, I can't get my burst damage that I need. I gotta slog through this.
This is why I hate the fucking DLC bosses, because every other boss, you can go in with any kind of build and be fine. The DLC bosses, it's like, no, fucker, do burst damage now. Anyways, so here's
Baby want
Ava's
now.
alternate. You know, I kind of like that she keeps the underboob with this. You know, I like it.
Can you please stop staring at my chest? No.
Maybe if it wasn't so prominent. You know?
Maybe you shouldn't have made your tits so damn tasty.
I didn't make them. For some
Yes,
reason,
you
I don't
did.
know why, but the thumbnail for like this one, like, or not thumbnail, but the little like icon, I kind of thought that she would be wearing a school uniform.
Of course you did. Anime has rotted your brain after.
I wanted to believe. I kind of like her heels. Her heels look nice, you know. But yeah.
She gets to wear nice heels, but meanwhile, you want your bottom bitch to be walking around here in nothing but fucking.
Here's the thing.
And barefoot.
Eo's feet look adorable, so you know. That's all I'm saying.
What a monster.
I like the red variant, by the way. I know why, but I like that color of red. Red and black, you know. So yeah, almost done here with this little showcase, but yeah. And then here's
There's all sorts of colors in a rainbow, Luigi. Except black.
Oh,
I don't see
God.
black in a rainbow.
I don't think I like that. Alright, so then there's the other version. Although, actually, now that I look at it, is it just me, or does she kind of look like Bayonetta's sister with these colors?
Was John her sister? Was that the thing?
Am I stupid? Wasn't that what it was?
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
The chicken red. Were they
Yeah.
sisters? I honestly don't know.
No, they're not sisters.
I'm always
they're just
weirded out when there's a woman. I'm always weirded out when there's a woman named Jean in something, because I keep on thinking that it's John, and I'm like,
It's
no,
a name
that's-
that leans too heavy to be like a guy.
Yeah.
No, what it is,
Yeah.
because like the way it's always says like John, but like it's Jean. It's supposed to be like more
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, or it's easier to say Jean. In my opinion, like, I feel like that's less, you know, like leaning towards John over there. But yeah, I will say with Ava's communal gift. So it enhances drain, which means that every time you hit with your weapon, you start to get more ichor back. And gift efficacy, which is kind of a weird way to put it, but basically it just increases the power of your spells, you know. But it increases ichor usage. So like a spell that normally takes like 1 ichor, instead like takes a lot more, you know. But yeah, so like that one's kind of good to a certain degree when you like stock up on more ichor. And her blood code, which it's called Harmonia. So yeah, like that one, it's not too bad. Plus, again, the fact that every time you hit with your weapon, you get ichor back much more easily. It's not too bad to me. So yeah, like, but the main problem with this is that my health wound up like taking a shit super hard with this, and you know, unlike other blood codes where you can be quick, so I'm able to dodge faster. This one has a very low weight limit, so it's kind of like I'm just hoping to God I'm able to dodge in time while also throwing fireballs.
Just don't get touched. It's
Oh.
really simple, everyone. Just don't get touched.
Yeah.
Sounds like a very simple task. I don't know why.
It's like how
deal.
fucking, what was it? Wasn't Pat, or was it Matt who said just do it perfectly every time, Pat? You know?
I think he said that Liam
Yeah.
started that off, and then Matt started saying that shit all the time. Like, just do it perfectly. It's like, man, I'm gonna fucking kill you
great.
one day. And he said, no, you'll try, but then you'll do it wrong. And I'll say, no, do it perfectly.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh. But yeah, so that was the main.
Damn it! I was choked my drink.
The main difficulty.
How dare you call
with
this a hot furry zone? Well, Skylar, drink this green water.
The main difficulty with it is just sort of trying to actually cast spells at like some of these bosses. One particular boss actually has like a variant where it's just like, nah, fuck your magic, bitch. You know? It was probably just the fact that I was throwing a fireball at a lightning boss.
What every magic user is worried about when they run into that one barbarian, it's like, nah, magic just doesn't affect me. You gotta hit me.
No.
Yay.
Or that one where it's like a magic killer or mage slayer or some shit like that, where it's like, if I'm in 5 feet of anyone doing a spell, it's just like, do I smell magic?
Like, I remember. All right, so I thought that was a lot cooler than I initially thought. Like, it's actually kind of garbage because most mages have stuff like they have ways to teleport. So it's just like most likely.
Oh yeah, but they don't always do it. Especially, they just don't think about it a lot.
Yeah.
Because usually the whole deal is because usually the whole deal is if you got a build like that, you're driving into everyone's faces. So in the time they're trying to do anything, you're already in range for that. So even actually, okay, I got a question.
All right.
Let's say if we were just talking about the situation that we just made up, a barbarian's within 5 feet of a mage, and you said they try to teleport. If the barbarian has mage slayer, can that still count as a reaction? Can they still hit the mage before their spell goes off?
Yes, I believe because the whole point is if they cast a spell within 5 feet of you, then you're able to hit them. So technically speaking, the person might not get a chance to escape because you've probably hit them with big enough damage. You know?
Yeah, so it's just like you try to leave and the last thing you see is a punch that just knocks you away, and it's just like, no, he's dead now.
Yeah. And like, you know, that's kind of the thing with it is like, it's actually not a bad one. It's more so that like the situations in which you'll use it aren't universal, you know.
Leave me be, demon.
Okay. Oh, thank God I killed that thing much faster. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna switch out my. By the way, again, this is what I like about like what do you call Code Vein is how easily you're able to just switch up shit for your build on the fly.
That's right, girl. Run.
Yeah. Also,
shake that ass.
Show them what you're working with. Is that song like? All right, the people who make that song, are they still around?
I have no idea, but I'd like to think no, because that was a while ago. Like that was when we were kids.
That doesn't seem like a what do you got? I'm trying to say here. Doesn't seem like a song that can really kind of keep up in the times. You know what I mean?
It's a song that can only keep up through media.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like movies playing something, you know?
Yeah.
But not something that will probably get played a lot.
Yeah, like...
Yay.
Because it's always like one of those types of songs, like a party song, like that. They have it in like a party scene, you know?
Yeah.
But like...
And party. And party. And bullshit. And party. And bullshit.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, there are a couple of songs that I typically hear, like, "Who Let the Dogs Out?" And I'm wondering if, like, the people who made that song...
No, yeah, that's been used in so many movies and media and advertisements. That person and their family have been set for life. There have been so many companies that have paid to use that song.
Like, here's my problem with it is... Oh,
no! Here's my problem.
Fuck!
Oh, no!
God damn it.
You love it.
No.
So tell us about your problem.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the point is that always used in like children's movies when it's not really a child song. You know what I mean?
Well, to be fair, it's not an explicit song either.
No,
so.
I know, but like the whole point is that the dogs, as in like ugly women, you know?
Yeah, I think it's because the lyrics are very open. They can kind of mean anything, so it's not as blatant as "Who let the bitches out," you know?
Yeah. Oh, I would be way more hype. Well, because again, that would fuck with the flow of the song, you know? Because dogs, much easier to say.
Yeah. DMX says the dogs, not the bitches.
Yeah. Also, what I kind of hate about this area is that sometimes it's very easy to fall down and die, you know? Yeah. But yeah, so like, also, were there any comments that like we didn't like read off, by the way?
Malik just said that, like I said, you're mad that she's not barefoot.
Oh, yeah.
And you even confirmed that because you said, oh god, you're right.
Kinda, yeah. Alright, hold on, let me see, is she still well, alright, she's technically barefoot here, just got one. Although now
Who told you to walk around in shoes? But
no, I kinda don't want her to be
off.
barefoot because we're out in the fucking cones.
Nah, who told you to wear shoes? But we're in the snow. I said.
It reminds me of this joke that my history professor had, where like the common like thoughts some people had like back in the day was just like a woman should be in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant.
Look, you don't have to be pregnant. See, that's what happens when you go against the order.
That's what happens when I'm being sexist.
No, it's when you're not being sexist enough.
Oh.
So remember, kids, sexism works.
God.
Yes, of course.
Damn it.
You gotta keep the women in their place.
You do, actually.
Look what happens when you don't.
Yeah. You fall off cliffs and die.
Yeah, see,
I don't know how that correlates.
If a man was there to hold her back, she wouldn't have died there. She would have known that she needed to get off her ass and get back in the goddamn kitchen to make some blood sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sandwiches made out of blood.
Yeah.
Yo, Marceline, it's time for dinner, and I want a sandwich with tomato.
Also pickles.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
No,
No
pickles
pickles.
are gross.
I get hungry at this time.
Oh, wait, was
Wait,
that
smack
actually a
it.
thing that happened?
Yeah, Marceline had a boyfriend for a minute, and it was the biggest jackass ever.
Yeah. Oh, what was his name again?
I don't remember.
Who cares?
I remember him smacking his stomach like, I said, he said, you need to get back in the kitchen and make me some dinner.
Yeah. Fuck, that hurt. But yeah.
See, this is what happens when you're not making dinner. You wouldn't have gotten hurt.
Damn it.
Just saying, Efren.
All I'm saying is that maybe you should cut me some slack.
I'll cut you some slack when you make the goddamn sandwich.
Oh!
So, Malik says the guy's name is Ash.
Oh,
yeah,
that
that would be his
bitch.
damn name.
Oh, yeah.
That's such a shit douchebag name.
Hey.
The only guy who has like a cool name and happens to be Ash, like, alright, it's Ash from Evil Dead. Like, that's the only Ash that's
fucking... I think you'd be surprised if you said Ash Ketchum.
Look,
No.
Ash doesn't exist. He's an idiot.
Switch out my stuff.
Ash Ketchum is not a badass. I don't care what anyone says.
Ash
When was he ever
Ketchum,
badass?
though, I like him.
Like, having
could
animals
be.
do your battling for you is not badass.
Hey, come on, man. That's just how that world works. Everyone does it.
It reminds me of that Death Battle.
Oh, yeah,
where,
everyone
like-
does it, but...
Like, you wouldn't fucking try to capture the god of all the animals and make him fight for you if you could.
To be fair, what is
Yes,
a
I
bigger
would.
power move than that?
Yeah. Yeah, what? Here's the thing. It's cool, but you gotta have a throne to go with it. You gotta conquer something.
yeah. Yeah,
do
you
have
have
a
to
son to
play
become
Conker's
champion.
Bad Fur Day. I like how it went
Okay,
silent.
I just had the idea of somebody
I
trying to
really
use their
try not to
Pokemon
think
as a
about
wingman.
Have you not seen all the smut? You don't need a Pokemon wingman. The Pokemon is your mate.
Yeah.
No.
It's called Pokephilia.
Oh, that's a weird
I did not need to know that.
You have, right?
You do now.
Wait, wouldn't it
No.
just be the
Now-
same as...
And now
as,
this burns your retinas.
Wouldn't it just be the... Oh no! God, why? This is what I
God
get
answered
for
your
trying to
question.
question Pokephilia.
You're damn right. The furry said we sent God at you. They're furry woolly.
Why God... I watched the LP again, it's really
You
fun.
were waiting for it too. You were just like, you
Yeah.
completely forgot.
Because I was like, oh,
Yeah.
is he gonna make the furry woolly joke again?
But yeah, honestly, because of the delay of me watching this on YouTube, I am eagerly, whenever Efren starts, saying something and reacting to something, I'm like, oh boy, I can't wait to, for the next couple seconds when I find out what that was.
Why?
Oh boy,
Why
oh
can't you
joy.
support me?
We are supporting you.
Yeah, we're supporting you.
We're constituents.
Yeah.
Bitch,
My
I'm trying to
constituents.
relax you. Bitch, I'm trying to relax you.
Open
Stop
carry.
fighting.
That's quite a view.
Yeah.
I can't even remember. So I like that
Their
fucking
arms.
Les
People
just
take up
speaks
hiking
in
as a hobby.
fucking fighting game shit like that. Although,
Yeah, he's
by the
got
way-
a problem ever since he fell out of that tree.
Oh yeah.
Told
Well,
him to
here's
stop
the
fucking
thing.
climbing him.
It's just like
It's
before.
because when you were trying to take him out of that tree, when he was just up there, you just kind of shook the tree, said, "Get out of there, Les." And he's like, "Meh, ah."
What could have
I mean,
brought
it's
you
true.
all the way
That's
out
exactly what happened. I said,
By
get
the-
out. He said no. Said I kicked the tree.
By the way, one thing that kind of bothers me is that you can't make the NPCs wear their alternate outfits in the cutscene.
In the
you know?
cutscene. Hey, look, it's your stupid brother.
Be a trap.
Yeah.
Oh
But don't
man.
worry.
Your
No,
brother is
we don't-
Nikola Tesla?
We don't need him anymore, remember? I said we're gonna replace him.
Malik says,
Yeah.
I like how they dug up pictures of Wooly doing those poses in that whale getup.
Oh,
I
it's
still
great.
don't know the context of what the fuck was up with Wooly and when that started.
I don't fucking know either, but
I
it's
have
just
no
way
And
too
I don't
funny.
want to know. Like, I remember Pat sounded so confused when he tried to ask. He's like, were the people he was next to furries? And it was like, no, I think they were just all in a weird collective.
Are his memories inside?
Fucking weird.
Look, girl, don't worry about it. I'm going to impregnate you, and you can take all your love and affection on the new thing.
Yeah.
Leave your brother. He's gone now.
Yeah.
That's right. Rejoice with me. As I spaz out from holding this fucking landmine spike.
Look, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Is that's how you get a woman pregnant? You grab a landmine spike and she holds your hand during it.
You are now bearing my child. What? Shh.
What were we watching? It was Braveheart where you said that bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
My choice. I want
Yeah.
something cool.
I mean, that's basically what that scene was, and he handed her that flower back. That was just the,
Oh.
you are now
Wait, hold
bearing
on.
my child.
I don't know if you guys saw that in the dialogue. Basically, he's
Like a giant robot.
Yeah, because he's like, alright, every successor gets to pick what their crypt looks like. So, well, if I get to pick, how about something cool like the inside of a giant robot?
So when I become
I want to be Iron Man. Ugh.
copy of myself,
Oh man.
So yeah, Nikola was genetically predisposed to become a successor, which is basically to have like those weird magic like blood things inside them. So yeah, but also means that he has to basically stay inside of a walled-off boss arena for the rest of his life.
Maintaining a duplicate of yourself.
So yeah,
Honestly,
That's something about all Dark Souls like bosses that are just stuck in one place. I'm like, yeah, you're strong, but that sounds like a shit life, like, cause you don't
Yeah.
have one.
yeah.
Yeah, like the Orphan of Cause was literally just lying there for like a hell of a long time underneath the corpse of his dead mother. I
And
can't
then
really.
the first thing it sees is you attacking it, and it doesn't know what's
Yeah.
going on.
Like, well, no,
Yeah.
you don't even attack it initially. It just kind of is like, what the fuck is that? Ah!
Yeah, if a
Oh
fetus
god, I
is
feel like that's me
spazzing-
as a baby.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. You probably stabbed the doctor that fucking brought you out.
Oh, I remember. I don't even know if this is true, but my mom told me that like my brother was apparently such a troublemaker as a kid that when he was like a little baby babu, he tried to punch the nurse. It's just like,
Oh, that's great.
So he was
I
more of a
can't even
misogynist
verify
than
if that's
you.
true or not, neither can my brother. But I'm just gonna
So
take
he
your
was a
word for
bigger
it, Mom.
misogynist than
Okay,
you.
so I'd like to talk about something that reminded me of this. Something that reminded me of this.
Yeah.
And that's sorry to interrupt, but it's like, hey, you guys remember the fucking show I talked to you about in Mexican television?
The I suck at pronouncing it.
Which one specifically?
The Virgin Mary's White Rose.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
La Rosa de Guadalupe.
Yeah.
Well, Gesundheit.
Guadalupe.
So there was this episode about a misogynist who keeps abusing his girlfriends. And in one of the fucking scenes, his mom goes like, I remember you when you were in my womb. You used to bite me all the time. And the guy was like, yes, I did. I remember doing that. I remember that's the day I started hating all women. I hated you so much that I kept kicking you and biting you while I was in the womb.
God damn.
How the fuck did he remember that?
How would he even know?
He knows.
That's some Oedipal complex shit.
After all
Like,
this time,
what the fuck? How the
Like,
hell
that's-
would he even
Like,
remember?
that's actually impressive.
never even suspected.
Yeah. Like, that is some weird situation where he's literally remembered every day of his life and has hated women for the entirety of it, apparently.
So the guy was like dating girls and then kicking their asses, and for some reason
We're
he still
horrible
got
for
girls
laughing.
I know.
after he got revealed that he was abusive. It was only until someone actually spoke up that he got arrested, and while he was in the interrogation room, they let his mom come in, and then he just blabbed that whole spiel about biting her in the womb.
Like, that level of
Okay,
spite
how would-
and hate,
Yeah.
that you would remember that somehow, that your first cognitive thoughts as a child were that, is so impressive. Like, I would
Yeah.
honestly not even really be able to get mad at you, because that's so damn impressive.
Yeah. And also,
he-
like, how would he bite somebody in the womb? Like, I'm trying to picture trying to
don't
bite
know.
the inside of a bowl.
Ugh.
Like, that's what
again-
I'm picturing here.
That's why I'm saying this is some Yujiro shit. This sounds like something out of Baki.
Yeah.
So the guy
yeah,
went on to go like, and when you breastfed me, the moment I got my first tooth, I bit you your fucking nipple.
The spite.
Like, how would he
Give me
fucking
some milk,
know?
Give me some milk, bitch. Oh,
Wait,
of course
you
this milk
defeat-
tastes like trash coming from something like you.
You defeated all the misogynists. You have to defeat him, the prime misogynist.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, you know what? To be real crazy and ironic, his nickname is Woman Respecter.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, man.
I
The
respect
true
women
gentleman.
by beating them.
So that episode
Yeah.
ends with the mom going like, "It was all a dream,"
It was all
And-
a
I
dream.
used to read.
and then she fucking notices something about her son, because it was like a time travel dream. Know what I mean?
Ah.
I time traveled to be a
Foreshadowing
bigger
dream.
misogynist.
So she notices that her like now 5-year-old son is being misogynist in fucking preschool,
What?
and she goes, "I have to correct this," and then she takes it to a therapist and goes, "Yes, I've noticed. I've studied these types of misogynists. I bet he bit you in the womb, didn't he?"
How would you know? How? Why?
What kind of...
Why
What
is
is
this
this?
apparently common?
Shit,
Why
man.
is this common enough that this one has dealt with it several times?
No, the doctor said to the woman,
I guess you a fake misogynist then, Efren. That's
Oh,
normal.
it was a male doctor. Oh, yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense. Of
you're
course
right.
it was a male doctor.
female doctor.
Well, then
Sorry.
I
why
like
did
that you
why did you try to
assumed male
counter?
immediately when you heard doctor.
No, it's the opposite. I assumed it was a female doctor because
Oh.
only a woman would say something that dumb.
Oh, oh,
So yeah, they
Fucking
go
combo
through.
meters of misogyny.
They go through therapy.
This is the worst.
And they,
So many levels.
and they become a true woman respecter.
It was like, oh, you thought that
That's the
because it's a daughter.
absolute
No, I knew it was a woman's daughter because only a woman daughter would say something that dumb. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Fucking Malik says, was he managed boy from JoJo?
What?
Oh,
What's
I don't
Mandarin
remember
Boy?
that.
The baby with the bangs in part 3.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The baby with the dream power.
Like,
yeah.
This is like
That's a-
Yujiro tied with fucking Jotaro. Like,
Yes.
he calls his mother a bitch every other second.
But
Oh,
he
yeah.
he also loves his mother enough to go on a journey to save her. But he's
Yeah,
also
he's so damn
still
extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody made the perfect like video of like, this is why Jotaro left his daughter. He sung a Disney song for her because she asked. And then when they were enjoying their moment, the wife saw like, oh, look at that. I didn't know you could sing. And then Jotaro... So just the
that-
fact that a woman could see Jotaro not being angry upset him.
So
Yeah,
fucking Mexican fucking television is a trip.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Wow, he is just chucking those lights.
Yeah,
Like,
that motherfucker.
okay,
Like, that bitch always fucking kills me at least once throughout this playthrough. Like, fucking these assholes just kind of tank damage and are just like, what? Oh, you hit me? Oh, okay.
Shit, man, it'd be
Yeah.
funny if I cared.
Yeah. It'd
Yeah,
be
it's
funny
like-
if you, staggered me.
Honestly, that
So-
freaking story said, Eric, it reminds me of like some bullshit that if I was like to claim about men that, oh, we're socialized to hate women, and and all that
What?
fucking bullshit. Like,
If anything,
Yeah,
I'd
and
say it's the opposite. Growing
Yeah,
up, boys have been
exactly.
taught you're supposed to care and love and honor and all the other bullshit.
yeah, oh yeah, and if it's always, and whenever a boy beats up a girl, the parents are always more likely to intervene.
Whenever
if
boy
you're gonna
meets
intervene with
world.
that shit. Yeah,
I'm helping
yeah.
the girl meet the world by her face dropping to the ground.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like John Wayne would have
Oh
done.
man. And, and like the amount of freaking TED talks and shit like that of feminists being like, we have to train boys to treat women right.
In other words,
like-
train boys to be pussies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Train them
not,
to not
not
be
even
men.
that. Train them to treat women better than they already do. Because
That's
let's
what
be
I'm
honest,
saying.
most
They want them to train them to be pussies. Like,
Yes.
and here's what's odd. That's the kind of man that none of you women want to fuck.
of course.
None of
They
you
don't
want to
men-
be with a guy like that. None of you.
Yeah, none of you. None of you. Like,
You're
I feel like,
hardwired to not want that.
yeah. Because
like they want-
they're basically like, they want men in general to treat them like fucking queens. Like, that's what they want. But they
Yes,
want the
queen.
occasional man, the only men they want to fuck are the ones that kind of, that have some fucking spine. They want that. Because-
It's like that
yes.
Braveheart, where the fucking princess was married to that fucking bitch gay guy,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
and she wanted a real man like William Wallace.
Oh, yeah.
This bitch chose me.
To be.
Yeah.
Efra couldn't even finish his sentence. Even fucking Malik is like, yeah, fact. Yeah, it's like one of the funniest things about shit like that is like, oh,
Did any of you
we
see
don't-
what just happened
I,
to me?
I saw. That's why I laughed. But it's like the whole bullshit about, oh, we need to teach people to treat people different. It's like, look, it's not even about being treated some way. It's not like guys are walking around bitch slapping women left and
I
right.
am.
We are
Yeah.
obviously not doing anything aggressive. In fact, if anything, I'd say we've made it pretty fair now where guys know what they can and cannot do. But the problem is now it's not enough. It's like you want
Yeah.
someone to kiss your ass, and it's like you're nothing. You're nothing
Yes.
worth for that. And the stupid thing is, this goes back to an inherent difference between like just how guys tend to be and how women tend to be. As much as people say stop generalizing, it's like it's just how it's about to be. So, okay, good example. Women can hold on to a small thing and be mad about it for fucking months. One thing happens and they can hold on to that forever, for the sake of it, right? Dudes, you've had like multiple reasons to be pissed, and unless it's been a really, really stressful day, you get over it, or you let it go, or you don't talk about it, right? Or you talk about it with your friends, right? But a woman will expect you to be just as upset like her if something happens. So, like, prime example, oh god, you know what's worse? When they say, oh, your tone is too strong, you're too mean. It's like, I'm speaking blunt. Anyone else can handle that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of, like, that's what they really want. For some reason, a lot of feminists think that it's misogyny if they're not handled with kid gloves.
I mean, yeah, I told you
Yeah.
about
Well,
that stupid shit.
Quote unquote, be more sensitive, quote unquote, show your feelings more, and then he goes, and then the woman leaves or laughs at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
I
don't want
remember
that.
my 10th grade history teacher going like, hey, if you need to cry, just tell me. Don't cry in front of the girls, because even though they say I want a sensitive man, they fucking lie.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
that common phrase? I already have a pussy, I don't need another one. Something like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. I ain't never heard that. I think another thing that's just so weird about it is it's almost like this desire to see you cry. It's like this desire to see a weakness in you. So then it's like, oh, now I don't have to ever fear anything about you. And now I feel like I'm superior to me. It's like, will you fuck off? And then if you don't engage, it's like, oh, you're scared to open up. It's like, or I don't consider you important enough to talk to.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's the one that really pisses them off. Like, it was like, why don't boys cry? It's because you're a bitch. You know, just say it right to their fucking face. Just say you're a bitch and you treat people around you like shit.
Yeah.
Why would they want to open up to you?
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, you'll be right.
I mean, yeah, because it comes down to one of those things where, just like how if women have to complain about something that's more feminine, they don't complain to their dudes because they know instinctively, even if the dude is really intelligent and really emotionally secure and everything, he's not going to get things the way you think, you know? He's going to speak more straightforward and logical, and it's not going to hit right
He's
for
gonna
you.
use facts
So
and
you're going to
logic,
want to,
just like Ben Shapiro.
yeah, so you're going to want to talk to someone like you, i.e. your girls. Same way with the dude has an issue. The dudes don't go talking to chicks about it.
Oh yeah.
Like, you're not going to get an answer out of that. You're going to get a bunch of word salad. So you talk to your boys when you got an issue. It's simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's tell
pretty
me
straightforward.
everything. It's like, the fuck you talking about? You're not equipped to deal with the shit I'm going to talk about. And that's not saying like, oh, guys, it's something complicated, you know, anonymous. It's just like, you're just wired not to think like me. So if I say something and I explain everything to you, it's like I'm speaking a different language.
Man, exactly. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, a little ice cave.
Like, oh yeah, so
That's
like,
neat.
I hate those damn little puffer mind things.
fucking hate them.
What are those things?
I don't
I have
fully
no
know.
idea.
If you notice, they have little masks on them, like little gas masks. So the idea is that I think they're supposed to be like lost, like they're fucking like hollowed out revenants. But at the same time, I'm not sure how the fuck you go from like, you know, looking like this, like how like anime character
Yeah, it's
looks
like how
to
it's
that.
like all Souls games where some of the monsters just stop making sense when they were supposed to start out originally as human. It's like, okay, how did that transformation happen?
Like, how do you turn into a fucking ball monster like that? How do you turn into that shit, you know? Because again, you see the mask. I don't know if like you paid attention to that detail because they go by really fast, but like they do happen to have gas masks. Like, it implies that they were like regular revenants, but then how the fuck do you turn to this? Like everyone else, it kind of makes sense. Like they have like these humanoid forms and all that, but fucking these guys, no, I don't get them. I don't understand. You know, it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of the monsters just get weird, but yeah, stuff like that where I'll never understand this desire to be like, because I feel like what it is like people want to believe they're more open than they really are. It's like, look, I get the intent, I get the desire, but you don't really want this. Like, you don't.
No. Yeah. Like, it really is just that. people get uncomfortable when a man is crying around them. A lot more than when a woman is. It is.
Because
You can
you're
generally
naturally
just see it.
the one that
Yeah.
people naturally believe is where the protection comes from. It's just instinctively weirding them out because they're like, I don't know if I can rely on you.
Yeah. Like,
And then they say, oh, you think that guys can't cry at all? Nobody ever fucking said that. Guys know that they have emotions. They just know who they can't show them to.
yeah. Particularly the people that will judge them for that. A lot of the time.
No matter how much they say they won't.
Yeah.
They're like, no, I won't. Okay, you're lying now.
Yeah. You're lying or you don't know yourself.
Oh yeah, that's another thing too. And you wanna know what's so stupid about that? Because people always say the same thing. Oh, the whole no crying thing, that didn't start from us. That started from you guys. We did not come out of this out of nowhere. Just like all humans, we instinctively had the ability to cry. If something happened to us, we get sad, and we had to learn emotional toughness. You wanna know how we learned it? Again, go back to the basics. School. What happens when you're in school? You cry. First, some guys might laugh at you, but you know who's going to join in on the laughing? Girls. I don't see any of y'all back in the day saying, hey, stop that. He can cry. Because you never wanted that. Instinctively, you saw that and you thought it was funny. So, don't lie and say, oh, I don't care. You do, deep down inside. Otherwise, you would have had that same instinct it would be like if we went back in the day. A girl's crying and you're a kid. If somebody laughed at that, you'd be freaked out. Like, why are you laughing at her, right?
Yeah.
Anybody, if it was a girl crying, and if it was another girl laughing at her, or if it was a guy laughing at her, everyone would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But that's not the case when you're a guy crying. Like, we can pretend all we want, but this is clearly something people deep down believe, and this is not something that was taught to us. Girls didn't get instructions, by the way, make sure you laugh at somebody if they cry. No. Instinct told you, oh, he's crying, he's weak.
Yeah.
So, the people love to talk all that shit about, oh, we're different, we're liberated, it's okay to do. It's like, you don't fucking care. You just want to feel superior in some way.
Oh, yeah. That's, like, the sheer amount of bullshit that people go to just to make themselves feel morally superior is insane.
It really is.
Yeah. It's like, the amount of times I've seen people just, talking about how, they're really nice to everybody and shit like that. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a shit about what you have to say. Either act or don't. I don't give a shit about your bragging.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to tell people about that shit. That's the point.
Yeah.
Being not, like, what do they say to nice guys who always say, I'm so nice, why won't a girl date me? You know why? Because nice, first of all, is standard. That doesn't mean anything.
Yep.
But also, if you're genuinely nice, you don't have to talk about it. You just do.
Right.
That's like a dude trying to boast and say, I'm super strong. Why you have to tell me that? You either show it or shut up.
Yeah. Like, that part of the reason is why I never freaking, talk myself up. I am always, at most, just being like, oh yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty tough in certain areas.
Dudes know how to, like, gauge themselves a bit honestly, Like, a healthy guy knows they don't put themselves down, but they have a good estimation of what they do. Maybe they undersell themselves a bit, Like, they're not too sure about everything they can do. But it's never to the point where they're like, oh, I'm useless, or to the point where they're like, I'm the greatest human being on the planet.
I'm useless because I'm ruthless,
Like, those are two different, energies that people don't tend to do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Let's see,
Yeah. No!
Okay,
no!
so, sidetracked. Okay, what would you do if you had a kid at some point and they turned out super fucking ugly?
God damn, I gotta look
I'd
at
put him in the bathtub and just be like, it's gonna be okay, I'm gonna fix it.
I gotta look at that and say, alright, look, honey, be real with me. Is that a womb or is it a garbage disposal? Because what the fuck did you spit out? What is this? What is this I'm looking at? They're like, I know it ain't got nothing to do with me. Because I got, my family's all good looking, so what is this?
Didn't you also say that your family, that a lot of women are big-titted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'm glad I'm a dude.
Because then you would be a Timon and a Sagi character.
Oh God. Then Ephraim was suddenly just find me out of nowhere.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, because then like, you'd be, alright, big titted, eh? Alright, hey Del, where do you live?
Go away.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
the
Okay, so yeah. Speaking of which, hey sister, or kind, I remember like at one point, like a while back, she was talking about how difficult she had it because she had to deal with the fat gene, and I did not, despite the fact that we have the same parents. And like,
Right.
so how do you know I don't have it? I'm a bit chunkier. Where the fuck do you get off with that?
But I don't know if you noticed, but these fuckers also have gas masks.
Oh, why?
Because
I
it
think it's
implies
just
that at some
stuck
point
on
they
their
were
faces.
also regular anime boys and girls like me.
Oh no.
But you're not the main
Like, okay,
character.
these fuckers having gas
Yeah.
masks, I can't see that. Those balls, I'm still not over it. I'm still not over like, oh yeah, that was a
Wait.
person at some point. It's like, what
The
do you
sea
mean?
urchins have gas masks?
Like, okay, like, cause again, like when you
How tough
when you
are those
fucking
gas masks?
like the whole point is the gas masks are
don't
there.
know.
Oh god, no.
Who the fuck made them?
That's actually a good question. What the fuck are they made of?
Yeah,
Special fabric.
like it's something that can
They're made
survive
of
the
Eo's
user.
hair.
That like an article of clothing that can fit the user after they've turned into a giant monster and/or sea urchin monster.
Oh yeah, you're
That's
right.
a
Actually.
Spikes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the
Like
fuck?
that's a,
'Cause
I,
it
that's a
kind of
neat
contorts to your
manufacturing.
body.
I want to know
That's
what the
like
hell that
if-
is.
That's like if the Hulk had a fucking watch and it was always perfectly fine and never broke during all his transformations to Bruce
Oh, yeah.
Banner into Hulk. Like, just the same size, it's always sized to his wrist, and the scale of the clock enlarges when he's bigger. Like, that wouldn't make any damn sense. Like, what the fuck is this thing
yeah.
made of?
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Like,
It's more bullshit.
Oh,
yeah.
By the way,
You
so
call this? You call this?
I just want to mention,
Yeah.
you know, I might as well switch partners just to vary things up. But yeah, like,
All right, sure.
basically what I wanted to say real quick is just sort of like, cause the whole thing is, yeah, like, alright, with Dark Souls, like, the fucking Halloween thing, like, everyone, like, was kind of thing. God, see, again, when you look at the gas mask on these things, it's just like, how the fuck do you go from that, like, cause, well, at least with those big guys, it's like, okay, I kind of get that, you know, like, they probably just turn extra huge or whatever. But then with those fucking things, I'm just like, how? Why? What god would allow this? To go from anime
A cruel
to,
one.
yeah, to go
A
from anime
man-made
boy
god.
girl to that. You know?
Oh yeah.
That was a serious.
Like, it's,
Okay,
like, what
oh.
the fuck?
You know,
You said
oh
something.
yeah, you know what also fucking weirdly, just weirds me out?
What?
A particular thing with feminists where they make claims about men and how men live their life, and dudes just believe them, despite the fact that it's never the case in their own lives. Like, none of these guys would say that they were raised to hate women. None
I
of them.
was.
Absolutely none of them.
It's very hard too because guess what? There are more women than men. There are a lot of single mothers, so it's almost statistically impossible to be raised to hate them.
Yeah. Like who the
Are there
hell
a
is
few?
raising...
Are
Yeah.
there a few? Obviously.
Yeah, there are a
But
few.
to say
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's the norm? Nah.
Yeah, nah. Like it's just the weirdest fucking thing where apparently this fact about society is totally true, despite the fact that the vast majority of people never have that happen to them. And yet, if you decide to make it, say that we put women first in society a lot of the time, if you bring that up at all, people would just be like, "Oh no, that's not the case at all."
Ah!
I know this because some feminist told me so.
It's more
and
about, you know what it is? The issue is that, again, we're two different people who are just wired to think differently when it comes to a situation. When guys are talking about stuff like that, we look at the stats that we had to all gather so we could find the cold hard information of what's going on. We can hear stories and be affected by it too, but again, we still default to the information. Like, okay, this is fucked up, but the stats say this isn't the norm. Now, a female can look at those stats, but just because she's heard a story, the same story that the guy just heard, she's gonna be more inclined to say, no, this happens more than the stats say, or like the stats don't matter, or who made those stats. It was probably a guy that made them up. It's like, can we, like, this is obviously not the norm. If this was the norm, then first of all, if this was the norm, then you know damn well nobody will be so damn lippy right now. Like, that's just the fucking truth. For all this talk about how this is the most dangerous time in the world for a woman, it's like, y'all are so damn bold, apparently. Please tell me where it's so dangerous, but you popping off like you think you're indestructible. Literally, the time when it was dangerous for you was the time when women actually had no rights. When they had no rights, when they were property. And like I said before, that was fixed by men and women saying, we refuse this. Because they all agreed that was unfair.
Yes,
and now we've switched the pendulum to the point where the rights are even, but the society is still trying to find ways to just say, nah, give them more.
Yeah,
and
give
despite
women
all
more.
the woke women around, still ain't saying shit.
Yeah. Because, you know, they never wanted equality. Never wanted equality. They wanted to say they were in favor of equality, but they want all the favors they can get. They want every edge they can muster.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Like, the originators obviously wanted it, but it's what happens when, you know how they say hard times make hard people and they yada yada. So it's like, back in the times, equality meant the ability to actually just do everything a guy can do. So I want to be able to go to school as soon as I can. I should be able to have that right. Voting as soon as I'm old enough, I should have that right. Owning my own stuff, I should have that right. Everything that a guy had to work to do, the woman just wanted the ability to do the same thing. Not that they would be giving a push or giving an advantage, I just want the opportunity, because they were hungry enough for that. That was a time when everyone was used to hard work. So if you wanted to go to school, you knew it was going to be work, and you knew you were going to get a degree in something that mattered, so you were already hungry for the work. But now we're in a time when everyone is too lax. Everyone's too lax. And I say everyone because everyone always says, oh, you gotta get just women. No, everyone in general has become more lax. But the problem is, now that you have the equality, and it's going to also be another thing where it's like, that's not true all the time, but this is kind of true too. Because guys are more naturally inclined to be competitive, we're used to the struggle of doing shit that might be hard. As in, we're more, if you're going to school for something, and your dad and your mom have already talked to you about, oh, here's some degrees you might want to look at, you're more inclined to go for the ones that, it might be a little more harder or it might not be as fun, but statistically these degrees lead to these type of jobs that have this kind of money. That's work. The opportunity's all there. You can take any one, but you're more inclined to do that because you're like, I'm already doing a competitive thing, I'm already putting in work, I may as well get the best reward for it. So that's the path you go. Women go to college just as much as dudes. In fact, they go more than dudes now statistically. But a lot of the people
they go into garbage majors. They go into freaking bullshit like African women's studies or women's studies, and like none of that is gonna give you a good job. Why do you expect that to give you a good job? It's like they all. I can't imagine looking at a bunch of being in a room full of people, all with the same major as me, and thinking, yes, I'm gonna be the one to be, to make millions of dollars off of this. I'm gonna be super successful.
A little off topic.
It's because they know they have a fallback plan of finding a man to do all the work for them.
What'd you say?
Have you guys heard of the woman who went undercover as a man to see all the male privilege and shit?
No, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, there was a woman.
Oh, I remember that.
Go on.
Yeah, I remember that. She was a lesbian, and it was like, okay, sure, I'll go ahead and disguise myself as a man for a while. And she found out it was not nearly as fun as she gave it. She thought it was, if I'm remembering it right.
She was like, I wanted to go back to being a woman immediately. Being a man is terrible.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Suffer like G did.
Yes. Yep. It's like
the worst.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
Inhibit.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's kind of hilarious because one of the things that she noticed, because while she was, disguised as a man, she was like, okay, sure, let's go ahead and try dating some women. Let's see how that turns out. And they. Yeah, like 9 times out of 10, as soon as she revealed that she was a woman, and they were not, well, actually not, they were, that's not what I'm thinking. Let's see, yeah, she noticed that it was quite a lot harder to date a woman as a man, because, a lot of the times they'd be judging you a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Where's Mia?
Yeah.
Now there's no
And like, the occasional time, like there was like 1 or 2 times where she revealed that, she was in fact a woman, and the women were like, okay, sure, I guess I could try this again sometime. It didn't turn out well. It didn't really pan out. It was more of a, I'm pretty sure that, like, I don't know why they decided, that's their issue, but,
really aren't all that
oh gosh, I can barely remember this story, honestly.
true.
It sounds stupid as fuck.
On him.
Yeah, it is stupid as fuck.
Alright, what's the fucking girl's name? Nora Vincent?
Yes,
Tyler?
Nora Vincent! Yes!
That's a dumb sounding name.
Could be dumb.
It is.
Says your 2006 self-made man. Nora Vincent chooses female privilege over male privilege.
Yes. Oh yeah.
What?
The important thing is that you realize you're bad. Now repent. Why aren't you repenting?
Oh yeah.
Repent, you fuck.
No.
Yes.
Although, this is kind of weird, because, like, that whole bit where, like, she's, dressed as a man, kind of made me think of this, like, really, like, shitty episode of, it's called The Simpsons, where, like, basically, like...
The Simps?
Yeah, The Simps. So, the whole premise was that, like, either Patty or Selma, I forget which one, like, comes out as gay to Marge, like, and all that stuff. Oh yeah, I met this woman on the golf course, and I'm gonna marry her. And, yeah, because Homer was making a lot of money, by like just being like, yeah, you're married now, whatever, you're married, and yeah, where he was just like, hey man, gay people have plenty of money to spend on this shit, you know.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty glad Homer made money, so that worked out. But yeah, so like. The whole thing that I wanted to just mention there is just sort of like, yeah, so basically the problem with this is that Marge is suddenly in this episode like, oh, I don't think I like the idea of my sister being gay, you know, where even though like, you know, this is Marge we're talking about, who's pretty much like always been kind of like, you know, very understanding and like caring of her family. This one
All
time
she cares about is if no one embarrasses her. That's it.
Like it's fucking weird because it's just like, this isn't Marge, you know. It just feels weird. But like then
This is
it
modern
turns out,
day Marge.
It turns out at the end that the quote unquote woman that Patty or Selma was marrying was actually a guy who was dressed as a woman because he wanted to like apparently compete in the women's league so he can like do like win or some shit. It was fucking weird, you know.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah, like
I
I'm
think
trying
South
to
Park
actually
made a
remember
joke
if it
about,
was a
like,
good thing or not, but it was pretty shit episode in my opinion.
Oh yeah, South Park made a joke about trans athletes. You know, basically,
Yeah.
they had freaking
And
Macho
just
Man
how
Randy
busted that
Savage.
is.
Yeah, and they had Macho Man Randy Savage come and be like, "Oh yeah, I am a woman and I am proud."
A successor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
it's like the
remember,
freaking. And I
the
can't
Chappelle
adore
Show
it.
Sticks and Stones comedy skit.
Mia.
You said what about it?
Do you remember the fucking Chappelle Show Sticks and Stones skit?
Vaguely.
The one about trans people?
Let's see here. I
Oh,
remember
yeah,
the car
more
analog.
recent one.
Yeah, the
Yeah, yeah.
LGBT, the alphabet people comedy.
In the
skit.
queue, yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got
like, I remember a week before that on Twitter, before that comedy show came on, they were like, "Oh, Dave Chappelle's gonna make another comedy special. That's great. He's the funniest man alive." And then that show happened, And then he talked about LGBT people, and they were like, you know, guys, I remember.
Dare you?
I remember a
How
time
dare
when
you.
Dave Chappelle was funny. He's not
No.
funny anymore.
Been here.
No, it's not funny if it's making fun of me.
And it's stupid because he's been made fun of everyone. He's made so many
Yeah.
jokes about just black people in general.
I'm sorry, Nicholas.
Yeah.
I never realized.
Like, it's always funny how people try to
Your
police
sister is
comedy.
here.
Oh yeah.
I'm here.
I freaking like. I have actually written freaking speeches about the amount of censorship that people try to put in comedy, and it's almost freaking despicable. The amount of
Could be more despicable.
bullshit they'll contrive to be like, yes, I am morally justified in trying to ruin this person's career from making a joke at my expense. Like, this kind of behavior would be seen as tyrannical and insane, for anyone in power to have. But because
But that's
I
the
don't have
thing.
yeah.
Yep.
Hey.
I can say I'm not in control, so this is just me fighting for myself, and it's like, no,
Yeah.
you're just ass.
Yeah. That's literally it.
You're someone trying to make a quick buck.
Yep. That's pretty much what it is. 9 times out of 10.
All these activists deep down just want some kind of a platform for themselves.
Oh yeah. Like they all want
But
to
I
be.
guarantee you, if somebody said, hey, do you want to be a comedian instead? Oh, well, I mean, I don't think I'm a comedian, but I have some stuff saved up.
Yeah, no. I mean, if someone asked me if I was going to be a comedian, I would, frankly, be terrified because, frankly, I know what I sound like to people that aren't my friends. Like,
Nah, if somebody genuinely said, hey, man, I think you could, I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it. Because if anything, I'll put, like, so little effort into it. So if I piss anyone off, it's like, whatever. I just get paid and leave.
Yeah. Just like John Wayne.
Ah,
did.
yeah.
And they'd be like, don't you think this is going to ruin your legacy as a comedian? It's like, motherfucker, I tell jokes. What legacy is that? I don't fucking care.
yeah. I mean, is it... Like, there are comedians with legacies are always strewn with tragedy because after they die, everyone's gonna look back on the jokes and be like, "Oh man, that was funny, but it's sad he's dead now." Like,
Yeah.
at this point, everyone and watching Chris Farley movies, it's very easy for them to think about how Chris Farley died, and it makes people sad. Like that's
Or
that's
how
mostly what
everyone
people
was
think.
so sad about, like, Robin Williams and shit.
Oh yeah,
No, I'm.
yeah.
It
That
was like you,
Okay.
yeah, like a comedian, but now you're Robin Williams, and now you're just gone.
yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Man.
off topic, but like, did we get any new comments? Like, just cause like I feel a little bit weird when like people are commenting like we're not like reading any of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see here.
Sometimes we say it, but you don't even hear us.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
so Rian said sea urchins. Let's see, Balik said they really didn't take it into consideration of the repercussions of having to work like men.
Yeah.
And, let's see,
Like,
it cut more and
there's
more
so many
women
things you can say.
cut to more and more women becoming alcoholics and or having to take happy pills to cope with the stress.
Oh jeez.
And
It's starting to happen.
oh yeah. Yeah, and the kids, and the Malik said, is the kid a Mr. Meeseeks?
Oh,
Yeah.
he means
Malik,
as in
you jumping,
Nicola.
that's just happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one
Was that the latest one?
Unfortunately, some never.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
the Mr. Meeseeks thing.
Basically, to give context, if you guys were watching the cutscene, so like you saw there are multiple Nicolas. So like, basically, Nicola, he woke up before his sister could, like, from becoming a revenant and all that. Like, cause just because you become a revenant doesn't mean you immediately wake up and like, yeah, I'm ready to kill. In fact, for some people, it takes a long fucking time. But yeah, so like Nicola woke up before his sister could, and like the test results like kind of stated that he had the genetic predisposition to become a successor, to take in the queen's blood and like be able to essentially ensure that the queen doesn't revive,
Can I?
And so the whole point is that like they're telling him like, look man, it's up to you if you want to do this. You don't have to. We can find someone else. He's like, well, I want to protect my sister from ever having to fight the queen, so I'm gonna make
I
sure
want
she
to
never
protect
comes
my
back.
sister from ever having sex. She should never have sex.
So basically, Nicola was getting kind of lonely, and he was also worried about his sister. So he decided to create a copy of himself, kind of like a shadow clone. Which is why when you saw Nicola, he was like frenzying, because that version of him can't actually drink blood because he's not a real person, you know.
Well soon, Mia.
So yeah, like that's the main thing. And so Nicola was like, him creating that shadow clone was actually causing him to become frenzied because he was being exposed to the outside world, you know. Because the whole point is that inside the crypt, you're like pretty much like safe from frenzying, you know. But yeah.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
But don't worry, girl. Stop looking around like that. Who told you to take your mask off?
Look, it's okay. We're in a memory now.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You're on.
We're
Okay,
not
so
even
how
in a
much of the
physical
popula-
space right now, Del.
Mia?
Okay, so I don't remember if I asked this yet, but how much of the human population is alive? Like, how can I get a number?
Okay, because I want to remind you, this is just a small segment over here, because this does take place in the God Eater world, where like I want to say over half of the population has been killed off. The rest
Humans do seem
is
to be a
either
bit
dying
rare.
out or still around. So a little less than half, like, of the human population are still around, I think.
All right.
So it's not so bad that there's like almost no people. And technically speaking, so like, you know, it's up to you if you want to like state whether or not the Revenants count as humans because they're vampires. But yeah, like if we're talking about that, there's also way less humans here in like in the what we call City of Vane, you know. Yeah.
Oh god, the city is named Vane.
Thanks to you, Nicola.
Yeah, it's a giant metropolis that's shit, and it's called Vane,
You were
if I
always
remember
at my
correctly.
side.
Vane
Okay.
as in
That's what gave me the strength to
V-A-E-I-N?
keep fighting.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm probably fucking it up, but yeah, like that's the whole
That's why
thing.
I'm here.
You were always by my side. Well, that's because he literally had no one else to protect him, girl.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I get the sentiment, but this is kind of stupid stuff to be bragging about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're looking at your kid and saying like, "You were always by my side. I didn't have another choice."
No, it's
Yeah.
it's like when you do the Ludwig thing, like you're holding up your kid by the legs like a sword. It's like, you were always by my side, son. Also, I want to take into account. Remember, Nicholas said, "If I get to choose my crypt, I want to be in something cool, like a robot." And Jack told him, "Well, you know, like be a little bit more realistic." So, this is an ice level, which is very cool. And he did turn into a giant robot. If you notice when he was in boss form.
And you're the bravest.
Oh, I see.
Bullshit.
Noble knight of all.
Okay.
So he got what he wanted, technically speaking.
Now I want him dead just for that.
Yeah.
You don't get
Now
your
listen.
dream.
Thanks, Mia.
Let's assume that Ed, whatever the heck is in charge of the crypts, gave him a monkey's paw wish.
I thought you
Now
said
he's
Crips as in Crips for fucking Red Dead. He gave him
Nah.
his wish. This old ass cowboy.
I like that you guys are all kinds of like, man, fuck this kid. While like Mia's having a very heartfelt moment with her brother.
I already told her we're gonna replace him. She needs to get over it. We got work to do.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's
Don't
fucked.
you understand? The replacement is already cooking
Although
inside
remember,
you.
once you become a revenant, you're basically stuck at that age forever.
Oh,
That's
and
creepy.
he's a little baby revenant. So how long has he been a little vampire?
It's uncertain. Also, I'm gonna restore his memory. So, yeah. But yeah, so
There's
he's
something
probably
about Japan always
he-
finding a way to make it so you
he's been
stay
a
at the
little baby
perfect
babu
age.
for like over
Well, yeah.
like a decade or so. I'm not entirely sure on the timeline, but yeah, like, and he's gonna stay like that forever, basically.
Yeah.
Sis, when am I gonna be able to talk to a girl? Talk to women? What are you, stupid? With
Wait,
you
but-
looking like that?
What? What do you mean?
You think that any woman's gonna want you? You
I'm
look
an
like
adult.
a kid. You look like a kid.
I'm
You don't
40
know
years
that?
old.
There might be some perverts out there.
Yeah, his romantic life is basically... Well, to be fair, no one really has a romantic life in this. It's very similar to Resident Evil.
I'm gonna assume that the freaking being a vampire kind of makes your dick not work. I'm gonna assume that.
I refuse then.
No. I'll tell you right now, like...
No, all the blood is going to the powers. None of it can go to the dick.
Jack and Ava, who haven't actually joined the party yet, like, those two, like, I think they fuck, you know? They're kind of in a romantic thing.
I'm gonna assume it's an asexual relationship where they only basically hang out, and that's what they do.
You're just saying that because this is Japanese.
Also, what's your guys' opinion on, like, Nicola's, like, knight armor?
It's alright.
Like, I like it, although I'm not too fond of the antlers.
It's just giving me vibes of Edward and his brother.
Yeah,
honestly,
you're right.
I kind of like it. Giant robot with antlers is something I had never seen before, and I kind of like it.
Yeah, and the overall armor
why only
itself
one
does
antler?
look cool.
That's gotta suck. That's gotta suck because eventually your neck is gonna be crooked as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
your head's kind of leaning one way all the time.
He has symmetrical like antlers, which I like. Although it does look like one of them is a little bit chipped, which like kind of looks like he's. Oh, hold on, wait. How would he even get chipped? He's never been like in battle.
Yeah, he literally just got it.
Yeah.
Look,
that means he must have asked for it this way.
He was allowed to design his look, so this is clearly what a kid would make.
Yeah, because the whole thing is that, like, basically, well, like, the form you wind up taking, like, varies, and it's uncertain if necessarily you pick that way, or if it's more so something that kind of reflects on you. But, your actual, like, boss arena depends on your mental and emotional state, you know?
Ah, I see.
So,
Efren becomes a monster and he becomes a giant screeching bird.
There are still other successors.
Well, that makes sense.
People like you.
I become that shitty boss from Demon Souls.
Around screeching uncontrollably like he doesn't know why he's screaming.
Like, no, now I'm just the orphan of Kos.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me that's not you spiritually, Efren. Orphan of Kos is basically just orphan screaming. Okay. That's just you.
Who the fuck are you? I just woke up. What's happening?
Wait, chaotic
oh my
evil
god.
energy.
Wait, that wasn't there before, but fucking they put his little hat on his head.
That's so fucking stupid. That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, because that wasn't there before. But like Mia or someone else put. Well, it had to be Mia.
I think she put it. I think she put it on him when he picked her up.
Like.
Yeah.
I just noticed that detail.
I did too as soon as you mentioned it. So stupid.
Malik says he turns into Flame Haynard from Mega Man.
Alright, let's go.
I don't know enough about Mega Man.
Mega Man.
It's lost to me. I don't know.
You lost all your smegma?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Unfortunately.
Don't worry, Efren. According to how dicks work, it'll be back in no time.
Oh, so by the way, this is very important, but like to get the best ending, make sure to pick up these vestige cores that are left behind by the Crypt Watchers. The ones who look like EO, you know, the big-titted chicks. Because each of them drops one. Because like as soon as like you resolve like the issues that like the boss has, then basically their job is over, and like they kind of just die right there, like they're like Crypt Watchers.
Yeah, like that first scrub that we let die after he turned on me.
Yeah, you know.
Yes.
He needed to die.
You're useless now. I have another partner, and he's got dumb animu hair even better than you.
Yeah, you dumb bitch.
With your stupid red hair and your stupid life.
And you're gay. Wait, where
Yeah.
So apparently, they're still pushing for that I'm not Starfire thing. And apparently DC is now very upset because when they put a trailer up, which I will post, they put a little trailer up and it was downvoted to shit.
Of course it would be.
Yeah.
No, dude, you gotta see the actual trailer because the shit that this bitch says is so damn stupid.
Okay.
And it's like the most eye-rolling.
Post it.
Yeah, I gotta. Where to put it? Where to put it? There you is.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh boy.
He's so
Oh man.
excited.
By the way,
He's so excited. He
did I
loves
get
it.
a new comment, by the way? Because I thought I saw the little thing go up.
Let's see. No, it's still the one that about Malik saying he turns into Flame Haynard.
Yeah, go to General if you want to see it.
Alright, I'll have to check this out after stream, because, like... Oh god, it reminds me, my family was watching, like, cable and, like, fucking... Well, I went to go get some, like, milk and cookies. Wait, what were we gonna say here?
I'm gonna watch this, do you want me to watch it with the volume up, or just mute it myself?
No,
Honestly,
you go ahead and watch it on your own.
I'm about to say, honestly, you could, because it is her talking and saying some stupid shit, and it's real quick, but it's up to y'all.
If the audience doesn't want me to, I'll just, mute myself.
Yeah, I think another thing, too, is just because I think YouTube... Well, then again, I don't think it gives a fuck if it's just a small amount of audio.
Don't worry.
Nah, don't bother taking chances.
You're talking about copies, yeah. I mean, you don't monetize this, I don't think. Like,
Yeah,
have you been hustling money off of my work?
I've never
Catherine?
monetized these because I never wanted to go through that process.
Oh, well, yeah.
Have you been trying
yeah.
to... That girl does not know how to keep both her straps on her shoulders. I know
Look.
she got small shoulders, but Jesus.
No, I think that I think she does that on
just got out of
purpose.
bed. I know, she always looks like she just got out of bed.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
no!
Wow, it looks like your character has to go to the bathroom.
What is she doing?
The way she was slumped over. Where's the shitter?
Please. Jack.
Took
Look.
y'all long enough to react.
Okay.
You have to save
No.
Jack.
Let's talk about big-titted chicks having to go to
Okay,
the
what the
bathroom.
fuck?
What?
Why the fuck would Blackfire take an interest in this pudgy little shit?
Let's take
Nah, shut up though.
What? What are
Don't
you
worry
saying
about
to
it.
me?
Fucking. Apparently, that bitch has originally had orange hair like her mom, quote unquote mom.
Yeah.
But she dyed it black, so she would be different from
I
Starfire.
apologize for barging in like that.
And I'm like,
What's going on?
okay, you don't need to exist at all.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? I don't understand.
She doesn't have powers. She doesn't think like her mom. And
I
for some
still don't
reason,
even
her
know
auntie
what the
Blackfire wants
fuck.
her.
I still don't even fully know what the fuck this is. The whole I'm not Starfire bullshit.
It's
Basically,
nothing.
it's about Starfire's daughter that hates her for some reason.
Attacked? Wait.
Yeah.
What were you doing down there?
Who did
That's literally it.
Starfire smang to make that? Malik, you know that's the issue. Because you know damn well Starfire fine enough to have anyone she wants. And we all know she's always paired with Dick Grayson. But here's the problem. Dick Grayson and Starfire had a kid in canon once. But they erased that. And everyone
Yeah.
hates that fact. It's like,
Or
you
was
literally
that kid
made
at
the
least kind of
perfect
cool
child.
or what?
Dude, it was the coolest. I forgot their superhero name. but-
Blackfire.
No,
No,
Blackfire.
Nightfire.
is,
Nightfire. Nightfire.
Nightfire.
That's what it was.
Nightfire.
Okay, I
Yeah.
like that. That's really fucking cool.
It has to be
And
replaced.
she- and it was a cute
Instead,
kid.
we get this other fucking fire child.
Who
Dumpster
was
fire.
literally, who was literally made to look like her creator.
Oh, that was clever, Eric. I like that.
Yeah.
This one was an Eric original, actually.
All right,
Yay!
And to
I
make it
finally
even
got
worse,
one joke that's mine.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to make it even worse, that whole I'm not Starfire, that little whatever character is literally just made to look like its creator. So it's like, I'm not seeing any self-insert here at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I will never forget the faces.
Like I don't know who's in charge of DC these days, but I assume there's gotta be somebody looking at these and being like,
Even Rob
why are
said
we
it,
letting
like,
all these
even Rob
all
said
these
it. He said,
freaking
"Aw."
That's why
No, yeah.
Why are we letting all these socially inept jackasses make self-inserts for our comics?
Successors too?
Because the people at top ain't making shit, so they don't care. And they just say, is this what people want? Okay, why are sales not happening?
Yeah.
And then you got to keep in mind too, they always have something they can lean on. So DC's always going to have Batman, so they feel like they'll never run out of money, even though that as a brand is still failing. But
Oh yeah.
I love Rob's response to the video being posted. It was like, "Oh, they turned off comments. Now it's no fun."
I think I'm beginning to see.
And they're
I barely made that joke about dumpster fire and somebody already stole it or came up with it.
We were
It's
traveling
fine.
tunnels down
You can't. The important thing is you came up with it unprompted and you know, and on your own. You can be proud of that. Much like how I am at the.
impressed us.
Yes.
So, I remember in the Teen Titans show
alright.
that you have to have like
We'll rescue Jane.
happy thoughts when you want to fly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her daughter, quote unquote daughter, so it looks like she has thoughts of murdering her mother. So I don't know if that would count as happy thoughts. So she doesn't have powers,
Well,
right?
Wait, hold on. Here's the
That's
thing.
what
Wait,
the
how
trailer
does
said. She said she didn't have
Starfire's
powers.
sister fly? Does that make Cheese happy?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I you know, that definitely doesn't mean that they're not going to give her powers at some point in the series. You know,
yeah,
there's
they
definitely just going to be a
probably will.
character in the DC universe that, you know, just doesn't have powers and is related to a superhero. They're definitely not going to have powers at any point.
I know it's going to
No.
lead to something like that because, again,
Oh, yeah.
in the trailer, the girl says that Blackfire came down and kidnapped her and now trying to take her to Tamaran. So, obviously, I don't know what the deal with that's going to be, but it's clearly going to lead to her probably bonding with Blackfire and thinking more like Blackfire, and Blackfire's probably going to go off with some shit like, yeah, did you know Starfire's actually the real toxic one, not me? But I just don't act like a preppy, kind, and sweet person. So Earthlings, of course, love. I just can see that. I can see
So
it.
let's answer
Oh, yeah.
first question. How does Blackfire fly if she needs to think happy thoughts?
I guess it comes down to not really happy thoughts specifically, but it's more like something that just makes you happy specifically. So it's not like you got to think about kittens and shit. Like, what would make you happy? For Starfire, it could be anything. For Blackfire, it
Did
could be
you notice
anything.
this
I guess.
cutscene started with Eo's tits jiggling?
I did, and it's still they stay like that for a minute. I think it's like the character model was forced to turn, and the camera couldn't keep it black before it was done shaking.
We thought it might mean something.
Ancient
Oh,
W
man.
says, I am not Starfire, downvoted to oblivion and ratioed on Twitter. Me, I love democracy.
Yes.
I want to taste democracy.
Could you show me?
So,
Oh yeah.
all right,
You
wait.
smell
All right,
that?
now I remember what I was
That's
gonna talk about really
democracy.
quick. So, like, basically, what I was gonna talk about is just sort of how, at some point I saw a commercial for Titans, and like, you know how they always have a whole like, review like this, like they have like those quotes from some reviewer. Someone fucking like apparently said that it's like, oh, what the hell? It's witty or some shit like that. I was like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah.
That term hurt
Oh,
Efren's
man.
head.
Oh no.
I don't think you know what the word witty means.
Well,
Yeah.
this has been a good shit stain rough time, but I must obey.
Bitch.
Alright.
Oh.
See ya,
Alright.
Dell.
Alright.
Understand, and it will not be a problem.
Oh,
Later, Dell.
man.
He's dead.
Dell died.
From out here.
Oh man.
In that case,
All right.
do you think you
Let's
could
see.
talk
Damn it,
for a
at the
while?
L's work. Why can't she be later on at night?
All right.
No.
I kind of want to watch that video now. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it and then I'm gonna react to it proper.
Alright.
Ooh. Yeah. So we get to see some of these memories of these attendants over here. EO is an attendant. Like I said, crypt keeper, but no, like they're supposed to be attendants to what do you call them? What did you say? Oh yeah, to the people who like the successors. You know, the ones in the crypts.
My duty is to
So yeah, they're supposed to guard the crypt so no one bothers the boss, but they're also supposed to make sure that the successors aren't lonely.
as the successor of
Hey, God. Okay, see, I just watched it. Hey, I'm amazed they were able to fit that much garbage into such a little amount of time. I'm genuinely impressed.
later.
Yeah,
Hey.
is that makes it sound like she's gonna fight Black stuff? What's it called? Blackfire?
Successor.
Yeah,
Another
like-
intruder has
Blackfire
Why-
for like the throne of Tamaran?
been- Successor?
Yeah, like,
It
like if it's revealed that Blackfire is her real mom and Starfire just stole her at some point, maybe that would be that might be something. But no, I highly doubt that's going to be the
It
case.
also ruins like Starfire and this character, you know.
When that time comes,
Oh yeah, of course they have to assassinate characters because they can't make their own. You think people like this would get anywhere if they had to just work on the original thing? No. It's the reason why they're freaking they're attached to DC Comics like little parasites on a ship of a boat.
I have done everything
Excuse me.
to do.
Yeah.
Everything I was supposed to do.
So, the fucking author of that book went the Battlefield 5 route, in which she said, if you don't like it, don't buy it. And nobody's buying it right now.
Yeah, of course, no one's buying crap. It's genuinely it's almost impressive. It's almost impressive how fucking insulated these people are that they think that they can make garbage like this, and people will look at that and be like, "Yes, this is engaging storytelling. This is amazing." No, everyone looks at this and laughs at them, and honestly, it kind of warms my heart, knowing that people fucking laugh at that bullshit, because that's what it deserves. It doesn't deserve to be taken seriously, or even hated on. It deserves to be mocked.
We were created with the same purpose.
I agree.
Yeah.
That attendant.
Yeah, right.
I am not Starfire, but the true daughter of Calabac.
What?
What the fuck is Calabac?
Darkseid's son! This joke is ruined now.
Oh.
Wait, Darkseid has a son?
He has two.
Oh, yeah. Oh, technically he has two, but one of them's adopted.
Okay.
No, actually he has three if you're counting the adopted one.
Her life was consumed entirely.
Oh, okay, well, I didn't know he had two biological kids. Alright,
Yeah,
so
Orion, and Calabac, that fucking gremlin looking motherfucker.
Yeah. Orion is actually a pretty good guy, because as part of, like, this weird, peace treaty with, I believe it was New Genesis, as part of peace treaty, it was like, okay, let's go ahead and swap kids for a while, and, so we don't go to war and shit. And Orion was the guy raised on New Genesis. So that's great. So he's a decent guy who ends up killing Darkseid once or twice. Or was he just killing, or did he just die while he was fighting? I can't remember. That stuff.
If it was in the comics, I won't remember because I never read the comics.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. Let's see here. A Fantastic Four thing, is great.
Four stick?
Yeah,
Alright, so...
Yeah, it's posted by that,
I'll say right now, so, like,
guy.
the entire cutscene was basically, so, like, the best ending possible, like, is... Io also has to, like, she has to regain her memories as well. So, like, the whole point is that, like, you help the bosses regain their memories, which is how you also see, like, their past and all that. Well, it's specific bosses, but yeah. You, like, go into their memories and all that, and, like, you restore it, and you also have to do that for Io over here. And then you get the best ending,
Alright.
Yeah. So, yeah. And, like, I'll say right now, like, it's not really much of a spoiler to say that, like, essentially her whole, like, thing is that she doesn't actually know what her purpose in life is, and she kind of feels like it's kind of an empty existence if your life is entirely dedicated to, like, serving and protecting one person,
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. And so, like, she wants to find something, like, in her life, essentially. Yeah. Also, at some point, I'm gonna go through these, what do you call it? Like, memories at some point, like, just do a whole stream of that, But, yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So, how do you find stuff like what Io wants in this post-apocalyptic world?
They're dropped by the attendants after every, major boss fight, essentially. So, yeah, like, you'll see that there's an attendant, near, like, the crypts of these places. So you have to pick up those, vestige cores. it's very easy to like forget because like mostly like if you're just going through like, well, I already picked up all the items, so I'm just gonna keep on going, and not very many people will think to go back like right outside the boss's room, you know. Yeah. Check out this one, the EO's vestige too. So yeah, the person who we saw like before, like that one wasn't like EO, that was Lita. You know, she just also has the exact same like voice and all that. Again, they're all the exact same people, technically speaking. Like, but they're not like the same essentially. So yeah, EO is my attendant. You know.
Okay.
So yeah. Although I actually wouldn't mind being a successor if I get to have a big-titted chick as my attendant. Yeah.
Who wouldn't, really?
Yeah. Yeah. This chick's name's Silene. So yeah.
Silene.
Yeah. They all have their own names and all that, and they all have like their own like little memories to view through.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Honestly, would you feel worried if somebody could just shift through your memories at some point?
Yes.
Like, yeah, I'd be very worried.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
in Shen's streams, like they said, like that these crystals, in another reality, they're like essentially parts of your cringe from your past. So these are supposed to be tragic memories sometimes, but like, just imagine if someone can literally like, if you can see a literal manifestation of your cringe, and fucking like have to view it again, like that would suck, you know?
Oh no. Like, I remember making up a joke item in D&D of a rock that it makes you, remember your most embarrassing moments of childhood when you hold it.
Yeah.
I would not be able to deal with that being an actual thing.
And again, like these only really show you like the memories that matter towards their towards these characters, like development and all that. But yeah, like honestly, if there were multiple of these, like you would be like, oh, this is that time that you tried to talk to that girl, but she was with their friends, and then fucking like they laughed at you and you walked away like a bitch. Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
No?
No one relates?
I don't relate. Yeah, I would.
But no, like just in general, like the idea of alright, so you've forgotten these like shitty memories, like your brain no longer has them. That's the thing with being a Revenant, is that you lose memories, both good and bad. But like if you forgot like your shit memories, and then suddenly you touch this rock and you fucking remembered like something that was really embarrassing and dumb that you did, that'd probably suck, you know?
Oh yeah.
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 I mean, that'd be a great freaking monkey's paw wish. Like, somebody wishes, oh man, I wish I could see, my memories again, and they just get, the monkey's paw just generates that rock.
Ugh. I don't like any of it, you know?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of like.
Oh no, let's make the rock even more cursed. When you pick it up, you also get the memories of the embarrassing moment of the last person that touched it.
I never would have noticed if it weren't for you.
Then you get second hand cringe.
Yeah, see, not only do you experience it, the next person to touch the rock also experiences it.
Yeah.
So if you end up getting it, you're gonna not want to let other people see it. So you're gonna end up wanting to hoard the rock.
It's so much busier than when it was just
Yeah.
the two of
But you
us.
don't want the rock in the first place, but you also
funny
don't
thing
want
is,
other
it just
people to
feels
see your
right.
memories, you know?
I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever experienced that before.
I'm
Like,
glad
it's
that I
fun.
invented this little cursed item.
Now you know how I am. But
Are you?
It's good to be here.
Kinda.
Binge.
I have to do my part too.
Yes.
It's like at some point, basically, I wanted to make a magic item, which was the world's smallest violin.
I've got a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
But
line
you're
of
still
stuff
able
here,
to, like,
thanks to my
you have to be a
Herculean
bard
efforts.
to be able to play it. But basically, the whole
Seriously,
point is
you've
that,
made my
like,
job a whole
the
lot
idea of
easier.
literally going, like using the world's smallest violin,
yourself out there.
just like that, is kind of hilarious to me, you know?
We don't know why your blood can activate missile and
But yeah.
blood springs. However,
So like that's mainly what I was thinking about. Is just kind of like
same sort of effect.
I think more
This is
magic
only
items
a
should be weird,
hypothesis.
goofy shit.
Your
You know.
blood might be related to the queen somehow.
But yeah,
Like the
That's-
rock and the violin.
Not to worry about.
yeah,
Yeah.
Burn yourself out.
and like
So let me think of something.
it better be gay, or else.
I told you I was looking for my friends, right?
A
That grew up in the same orphanage.
a statue
The
that
person who ran
makes
the
you
private
tell the
military company we
truth.
belonged to was
No matter
a
how.
man
No,
himself.
a statue that removes your
I never heard
inhibitions.
from them after I revived, so I figured
Alright.
they were all dead. I never would have guessed.
You guys
they were
never see that
hired
episode of
by
House?
Experimental units.
No.
Basically, this guy was sitting at a
Body
big,
has limits.
important business meeting table with his wife, and
Lost here. I've been behaving strangely.
he loses his inhibitions. That's a medical problem, right? So the guy says to his wife,
Wanna talk
"Oh,
about
you
it?
fucking
I'm here.
finally lost some weight, didn't you, bitch?"
Make sure you've got everything.
Oh jeez. All right.
Oh no.
And then he got fucking knocked out by someone who he was insulting, not his wife, but someone else. And the guy just started unleashing on all the people he saw. Like he saw the nurse and was like, "Damn, they finally they found me a good fucking nurse, didn't they? Look at that ass."
Jeez. All right.
Ah, shit.
So this is basically meant to teach us, hey, thank God for your inhibitions. Otherwise, you would have lived life with everybody hating you.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is some shit right there.
So what do you think? Good idea or no?
Oh yeah. Well, it's definitely a good cursed item.
Yeah. You know, I can see that. You know, I can see like just like you're traveling around, like the statue itself is just kind of has an aura around it. You know.
Yeah.
I can see that. Statue as in like a giant statue? You mean like one of those little statuettes?
No, no,
Statuettes.
even better. The item is a wine glass. If you hold it, you immediately lose all your inhibitions,
That
regardless
does
of whether or
go
not you drink
towards the
anything out of
fact that
it.
it's a wine you're drinking. Yeah.
Yeah, that way it would be more applicable in stuff like social gatherings where you want to screw around with somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
That's not too bad.
yeah.
yeah. What about that episode of, what was that guy, Alfred Hitchcock? Who built a robot made in his image, so to marry this one girl who he really liked.
Is that one Transcendence?
I don't know the episode's. I don't remember the episode's name, but basically, the robot loses his inhibition and kills a woman saying, "Have you read the Bible? Have you?" And then he's like, "Okay, just stop bothering me, please." He's like, "You need to follow the word of God, otherwise you go to hell." He's like, "Bitch, shut up!" Pushes her in front of the train, and it's like, "Oh, thank God that's over."
Okay.
That's how it starts, really.
All right.
All right. Seems like a weird, exciting incident, but whatever.
The Alfred goes like to Mr. whatever his name was. That's just a bad moment gone by, but he'll realize that many more evil moments will come by his way. No,
Oh,
no,
man.
Never seen it?
No.
No, I haven't.
Well, it's no point explaining it then.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So we got some ideas here. We got the Stone of Cringe. We got the wine glass of lost inhibitions, and we got the world's smallest violin. Okay. What about a weapon? What kind of weapon can we have that's just super cursed?
I made you laugh, Efren.
But it's just kind of like I don't know, man. Just kind of like how like that situation was set up, and like we're like, no, we don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weapon of
Yeah, a cursed weapon. Like it would honestly, yeah. If I want to make a nice, somewhat serious story about it, it would be a weapon possessed by the soul of a man
dildo
that
bat.
wished to. who made a monkey's paw wish to be, to fight forever, and has a soul just bound to the soul, and he can't ever die, and he possesses whoever is wielding him.
That's Anubis from JoJo.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
I didn't know you liked JoJo so much.
I did not know that I could. I did not know this. Coises.
Hey, Reverend, did you ever see that manga of Jolene setting herself on fire?
No. In fact, I've never even heard anyone talk about it, honestly.
Yeah.
Never?
Hey, no one's ever spoken about that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Little tiny bunny.
Yeah.
So, curse weapon, let's see.
A gun that only shoots backwards towards the user.
Okay.
That's more of a design flaw than a curse.
That's only effective.
I'm picturing a Looney Tunes gun with, just a barrel bent backwards.
Look at that.
Yeah.
A sword. Maybe I'm copying from Durarara, but a sword that if it cuts you, you are mind controlled into believing that person is your mother.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh wait, yeah, that is Durarara. Yeah, that's Saika, isn't it? Isn't that what she does? Yeah.
That's the.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember if that's the name of the sword, but isn't that like what the killer was called, which turned out to be the big-titted chick?
Yeah, it turned out to be the big-titted student girl. Then it turned out to be the fucking half-vampire girl.
Right.
Wait, she was half-vampire? Which chick?
Dullahan?
No, not the Dullahan. That's just a Dullahan. Half-vampire is the business-looking woman.
What?
The one that punks Isaiah.
Enemy spotted.
Oh man,
Wait,
I remember
someone's
that.
actually able to punk Isaiah?
Oh yeah.
Fucking Isaiah was like, hey, I figured out that you're Gina Yodagiri, and I'm gonna kill everyone that even mentions Gina Yodagiri. And then she's like, oh, sorry Isaiah, I already controlled all your soldiers into thinking I'm their mother. So, have fun in the hospital, bitch.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
the old brainwash the army
what hair
into
color
being mama's
did this
boys.
bitch have, by the way? What she look like? Alright.
Black hair color.
Was she also trying to fight big-titted student girl?
No.
Can you hear me?
She possessed the fucking half-vampire possessed the original Psycho, right? But big-titted girl was like, trying to fight against the one psycho chick, the Yandere.
Yeah.
And she's like, I can't believe my daughters are fighting amongst each other. And what she meant by that was her psycho was the original one, and the one that the big titted girl and the Yandere one had are the daughters of the fucking original weapon.
Honestly, something I kind of appreciate, kind of find funny about Durarara is, once you get down to it, the show is mostly about gang violence in a way that, and everything about it is just, all the supernatural elements is just a way to enable more gang violence, and it's great.
I feel like Durarara is like JoJo, but if it was just confined to one city, and not nearly as weird. So like.
Oh, it's like on.
Go on. No, go on.
I just want to mention when you said not nearly as weird, like, because the weirdest thing to me is because obviously like the main girl is like a fucking Dullahan over here. Like we have fucking like people like that, but it's also mixed in there are like people like Chisui who he's just super strong, but it's more so that's strong, but it's not like he's supposed to be a superpowered guy, is it?
Where are you going?
Yeah, no, he's just supposed to be a normal guy that's just super pissed off.
Like we have a whole mixture of people that vary from just they're weirdly like OP, but like then also okay, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hated like the main boy and his friends, the ones who are like, oh, I'm gonna start up the dollars, because I did not give a fuck about their bullshit as much as I cared about like Celty or like the big-titted girl or anyone like that. Like,
Yeah.
I just didn't care about the dollars and like those two fuckers, like in the was it blue squares or some shit?
The blue squares and the yellow scarves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like you can't pay me
yeah.
to give a fuck about them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you give a fuck about them after they after Mikado started going like all crazy and shit, or just didn't care at all?
Which one is Mikado again?
The guy.
The main guy, I think. Oh.
No. Literally nothing they did like made me give a fuck about the dollars of blue squares.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or yellow scarves. Hey, it's Rian.
Hey, Rian.
Oh, so, do we get any new comments, Eric?
It was me. I said what?
Oh. Bitch.
You can't go ahead on
Yeah.
Oh, Malik says, I like how Durara is connected to Bacano.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're in the same universe.
I need to
In fact,
fucking
you know
watch
the ditzy couple of immortals. They a few times you see cameos of them.
Wait, I don't fucking know.
I should watch season 2 of Da-Da-Da-Da.
It's on
forgetting to do that.
Netflix.
I know, I just keep forgetting to do it, so I have to rewatch season 1. It's been like, I don't know, 5 years since I watched it.
If I
Yeah,
watch
it's been a
season
few
2
years.
of Durara, will I be okay?
Oh, I
No,
didn't see
Well,
I'm joking, I'm joking.
That's it.
I watched all of it.
Why is my friend
great.
playing RE6?
Ah!
Watch out.
Fight forever.
Apparently that new Space Jam movie's terrible.
Everybody get up and
Oh,
do a
wow.
Space Jam.
There's
Who
a
would have
fucking-
thought?
There's a fucking Dr. Evil thing, cutaway dad that just has Elmer Fudd as Mini-Me.
Who?
Just randomly in there in a span of like a minute and a half of like 4 other cutaways.
I'll need to do something.
I should have guessed.
Yeah.
Like-
Here's the thing. Like, Space Jam was always cringe. The only hope
Yeah,
that
but the
that
good
movie
one
had
the
was
first one was good. Ish.
no, wrong.
It
It's
had
so-
Bill Murray in it.
It's so cringy, it's
Yeah.
good.
Ah!
You see, the problem with that is they decided to try modernizing it, and it was not good. No.
Also, the fact
They
that
got rid of
LeBron's like,
Lola
don't play
Bunny's
like Tim,
tits
play like
and
that.
ass. What's the
She's
point?
very-
That's
no,
not-
actually, her ass is still as fat. They just gave her a sports bra.
No, don't
Alright.
give women bras. Take them away.
Right.
My friend,
Yeah,
what the
it-
fuck? You want
it's-
saggy titties?
Fucking Malik says Porky Pig rapping to the Craig Mack song is gonna save
Yes.
it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's right. They actually
Oh,
made
yeah.
those hip hop Looney Tunes shirts that used to exist into actual canon in the fucking Space Jam movie.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
that
hilariously cringe. It
Like
hurts
that-
to look at.
it annoys me immensely.
Put that to
It
good
annoys
use.
me immensely. No, burn that. Burn that.
Tyler, do you want to go on a fucking moonshine thing with me?
All right, sure.
Hey, I need money so I can buy
Alright.
that fucking camp upgrade thing.
Bitch made pasta.
All right.
Let's hope somebody's actually buying the Caribbean spice rum thing today.
People, people usually buy that.
I swear
Rare
to God,
that
if
they
it's
won't.
not full price and Ruby Angry.
I like, let's see here. What do I like?
Something gay. Also,
You like
what the
dick.
fuck is Bacano? How is it related to Durarara?
It's
Probably the
the
same
show
universe.
made by the same author.
The size of this cavern.
Yeah.
Manga.
And
You got everything?
yeah, basically it's about a group of immortals that are just They're just trying to survive day-to-day lives, and there's some plot going on. I don't know. I only saw the abridged version by Jello Apocalypse, and he never finished that.
He probably got copyright struck into the ground.
Probably.
That's my problem with like what do you call them?
Bridge?
Any kind of bridge stuff is, even if it's good, it's probably not gonna finish. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, they decided to stop DBZA and Cell Saga, but that's because Toei's assholes.
Yeah.
I think something Woody actually managed to finish Sword Art.
No,
Oh yeah. Well,
no!
they finished the first season.
We
That's
finished
great.
season 1 and 2 technically
So,
because all
I don't know if you've
season.
noticed, but like guns suck
Oh.
for actually hitting with their fucking their bullshit.
Well, they're
like
guns.
is
Why
just
would
kind
you
of
ever
hard
shoot
to
with
actually
them?
use. Like the hitbox on a fucking like musket
Oh, yeah.
sucks so hard.
Oh, what? Also, the Chungus meme is in there?
Yes, the big Chungus meme is in the movie.
Oh,
Hayes
that's
was
awful.
tweeting about it, and she's looking at the ceiling, wanting to die inside, and she was up till 4:30 at night thinking about Space Jam.
Everybody got up and do the
They don't
Space
have the
Jam.
that's not in the movie.
Then what's the point?
I know.
Like, here's the thing: is that song is great. What is the point of making a sequel to Space Jam 2 if you're not gonna have everybody get up and do the Space Jam? I
Making
forgot
a
the
sequel
rest
just
of
so the
this
website
song.
can continue to exist, to have the song blaring
nice.
forever.
Some missile.
Like, it sucks. you
Stuck
know?
at 80%.
Is that the
after
reason it
closeout.
exists?
I don't know.
Is that the reason?
Maybe it's a fucking tax write-off. I don't know.
Bitch.
I don't think so, 'cause
Everything's
they
a
probably paid
tax
more
write-off.
on actually animating.
Uh,
Also, they apparently stole concept art. They didn't pay an artist that did work for the movie.
Oh, yeah, of course they didn't.
Of course they didn't.
Amazing how they keep on and ripping off the people that are basically responsible for the movie existing in favor of paying asshole celebrities that never gave a shit about that stuff. And couldn't act to save their damn lives.
Yeah, I want to mention something, by the way. So, like, again, like, you even said, like, Space Jam's kind of cringe to begin with. Like, and here's the thing, it's definitely dated in the 90s and all that. Trying to bring it back, like, it was never meant to be out of its period of time, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a marvelous find.
And it's not even that I
Pieces held
think
together well.
Space Jam sucks, but I think that it's like you were never supposed to watch this with the modern sort of like view, you know? That's just my opinion on that.
It's a good opinion.
Can I? Whoa! Oh, there I did it. So yeah. And where am I going? I think I'm lost. Alright, hold on. I think I got it. But yeah. So like, also here's something that's kind of annoying is these fuckers over here just kind of don't seem to give a fuck.
Also, when looking at stuff to cringe about Space Jam 2, I found something regular to cringe at, and that's people. There's people shipping Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck.
What about Buds and Daffy?
What?
People are shipping Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck.
They've been doing that since Looney Tunes show.
Yeah.
That's been also Looney Tunes show. Good. We should watch some episodes later.
We'd have
It's
to watch
probably
an
on HBO Max only.
It is on HBO Max only.
Well, but some here don't want to do that.
I think you can watch the full episodes on YouTube.
Everybody get up and do the space
Well,
car.
Carmilla,
Like,
it's certainly been a while. I thought you might have gone off.
Yeah.
I just like that Daffy gets to join the army and goes and saves Buds from, like, what is it, Palestinian or something?
oh, yeah,
Some
yeah. I-
fucks.
no, that doesn't happen
I
in
don't
Space
remember
Jam.
which
That
one it
happens
is.
in the Looney Tunes show.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
They just give him an AR-15 and he's just going to town on terrorists to
Just
save
like
Buds.
John
Yeah.
Wayne would have
I
done.
wonder if there's a way to get over there.
Looney Tunes
Yeah.
show's wild.
Yeah.
My favorite
Honestly,
is
that was
when
a pretty
like
good
fucking
show.
when
I'm
Bugs Bunny
upset they
loses
didn't get a
his
third
fucking
season.
gloves, and then fucking his identity is like put into question, all that shit.
And he becomes a biker and then Lola's like, oh fuck, bad boy. Oh
I'll
yeah.
be right there.
Bad boy, bad boy.
Like,
People don't like
yeah,
that.
So
Lola-
the
that
fucking
Lola's fine.
ship name is called
I personally, I
Daffy.
freaking way prefer that version of Lola because she had an actual personality. It wasn't just a gross sex symbol.
I mean, she was still an airhead.
I mean,
so
look.
that's the point.
To be fair though,
Oh, yeah.
just wanted to say that there's there's a side of that Lola that's likable. You know, there's qualities of that version of Lola that's.
Also, her dad is just rich.
uh,
I'm gonna post this meme.
Go ahead and post
Alright.
the name. Chris Gallagher
Post
start
it.
the bossy now that I'm allowed to actually fucking play the game.
Oh, hooray!
There we go.
Yeah.
Did you
Alright.
fight the fire cap fat ass yet?
not yet.
What?
I'm talking to Efren.
Ah.
Alright, so it's in general.
You did it.
Yeah,
3 bootlegger missions. How did I not do that last night?
Jam.
Oh, I went off for that.
These are some big
I should watch Bacano. That honestly, that seems like a really interesting show. And the abridged, like the 2 or 3 abridged episodes that came out about it were really funny, and I liked it. That was neat.
What's a fresh produce imply? Does that just imply me eating like what?
Oh no!
Carrot count?
Hey, okay, quick question. This is gonna be weird, but can you name a famous person that you don't understand why they're famous?
Kim Kardashian?
Alright, that's a good one.
will be ambushed.
Oh yeah, that's the reason there. But for I can remember for me, it was a freaking Casey Neistat.
Who the fuck is that?
Exactly. I had never heard of him on the first time I heard of him. It was when he was doing a cringy political video, and apparently he has like millions of subscribers. And I'm like, who the fuck is watching this guy? Look, this guy. I gotta say, this guy. It looks like this is probably like the ugliest man I've ever seen that's somehow famous. The guy's nose is like a fourth of his face, and it just kind of who was sitting down to watch this goblin face son of a bitch?
Skylar, do you have a shipment ready for your trips yet? Because mine almost has a full shipment, but I don't have it.
Sorry, it's just kind of funny, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm going to the shack.
Like, who the fuck is watching this man? What is he doing that isn't, intriguing people?
Everybody,
I don't know. He sold his fucking channel for like $20 million or something.
Wasn't that Fred?
No, that's Casey Neistat.
We're talking about Casey Neistat.
That meme. Yeah. That's an old meme, Eric.
That's an actual guy.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the thing you posted in general.
Oh, okay. We were talking about this fucker, and now you're like, right.
I just saw the meme.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, like, I legit don't freaking get the bullshit there. Like, what the hell is it with, like, people that very obviously aren't being observed, don't have fans for their intelligence or anything like that, just browbeating people into trying to vote a certain way. Nah, fuck you.
Mm-hmm. So, still...
Kamehameha!
Wait, why are you throwing Kamehameha? Are you playing Kakarot now?
Oh, it's because I have a fucking, I have a laser beam that basically does the whole thing.
Is it Hobo Skylar Hours?
Oh, what? You have a problem with me dressing up like a hobo? I'll have you know, this is hobo lifestyle.
Please tell me Sony wants to buy Space Island. Oh, thank God. Alright, we're going to do this. Spoiler.
Alright, I'm gonna get out.
$25 for free.
Oh.
Yay.
Maybe to get more Caribbean rum. That requires
invasion. I really don't need it.
Yeah.
No.
Honestly, I kind of wish you could make bets and such. I would love to do that.
You can. Play poker.
No, as in like make bets for items.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why they don't do that.
Yeah, like if I could just gamble freaking Spiced Out of Moonshine, that'd be great.
Yeah. I don't have the bar, so I can't get this one day later.
Alright, there we go.
Alright.
Alright, I'm waiting for you out here.
Alright, sorry, I'm just cleaning my gun. Alright. I'm coming.
Alright.
Hold on. Alright.
Oh god.
Oh, I probably should get my shotgun.
Why the shotgun?
Because the shotgun is great for revenue agents.
It could be better.
Okay, come on.
There it goes. Yeah. Oh man.
Alright. So what was I gonna talk about?
Yeah.
Alright, by the way, as for people, like, I never actually get my answer, but like, people that I don't actually understand how they're famous is,
Want me to right ahead?
very similarly, like, Logan Paul, you know?
Yeah, go ahead if you want to.
Like, cause, alright, I think, unless I'm mistaken, he's still popular, unless I fucking,
I was on auto for some reason.
Or got incorrect, you know what I mean?
Alright.
Right. Go ahead, if they're there, just wipe them out. If
yeah,
not,
cause, like, alright, here's the thing is, like, you know, maybe someone finds Logan Paul attractive, but like, I don't know, is that enough reason to watch someone? Like, is he interesting?
No, Logan Paul is not interesting.
Then, like, why do people watch him?
They like train wrecks.
Alright. Can you really enjoy a train wreck for long, though? That's my problem.
Right, I'm saying, like, I want to see how he crashes and burns.
Please tell me we don't have to fucking deal with the revenue agents. I don't want to have to deal with them today.
Oh, yeah, we don't know.
And like DSP before him, he's evaded every fucking attempt to make him fucking joke.
Please let me through.
Yeah? Yeah. Like,
oh, thank God.
That's another one, too, where it's just kind of like DSP, like, I don't understand his appeal, you know? Like,
why must you...
Alright, again, like, you said, like, the whole, like, you know, watching a train wreck type thing. But I don't know, like, I can't figure out how that can be sustainable as, like, something you would want to watch more than once, you know?
I'm on Strahler.
Alright.
You got what I mean, Eric?
You're blaming me?
We can't really hear you over the fucking Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough.
Sorry.
We should do a Red Dead stream again.
What do you mean again?
You did one the one time, but it got deleted because of Kappa. Also scattered to the right.
Oh
yeah. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I can't really figure out how it's sustainable to keep up that kind of entertainment. Like, how can you really get the same enjoyment out of each time?
I wouldn't know, like, if anyone else tried to do a DSP, then they would immediately get cancelled, but for some reason DSP
People
just
keep giving him money, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, that.
It's weird.
I choose to believe that people gave him money at some point and they forgot to disconnect their cards.
Perhaps.
No one fucking misses with their money like that.
Like,
there's still one more in front of us.
You know, like, that's kind of like the mentality of just like, what the fuck is... I like how some people will be like, oh yeah, get a free trial of this, and then like, you forget to... What am I trying to say here?
Yep. I choose to believe it's that. But
like,
constantly.
no, that's like too long as a process, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Also, excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna be fighting the Gilded Hunter, which is one of the harder bosses in the game. More so because like.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Skylar's behind us.
I'm gonna wear this right.
Skylar behind us.
Yeah.
Oh
like,
shit. Yeah.
The Gilded Hunter himself actually isn't that difficult, but like, it's more so like the first time I fought him, I remember having a lot of trouble and just going like, how the fuck do I even do this, you know?
Alright.
Yeah. So like that's something I just want to talk about is, although I might not actually have too much difficulty now that I think about it. Although, to be fair, whenever I'm going like, oh yeah, you know, I might win.
Maybe increase the speed.
Well, you are, very level.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob's online.
Truly?
Yeah.
Truly?
Really,
so with this one, I'm
truly.
gonna try to I'm gonna try to block his attacks.
Alright, let's go slow.
There we go. And do this.
Pepper, why don't you kill him in one hit?
Kill him in one hit.
Don't you love us?
No.
Yeah, do good, streamer.
Oh, I see how it is.
Oh, I already used a lot of money. How much did you get out of that?
45. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and
there we go. I got him
from the stream.
Woo!
Okay.
I did it. I killed him.
You
Right.
done did it, boy.
I will say the Gilded Hunter becomes kind of like a generic mob enemy. Not so much that you fight multiple of them, but it still sucks whenever you do.
Wait.
So yeah,
I forget when that happens. I don't remember doing that.
to fight multiple of them.
Yeah, I don't remember us ever doing. Oh wait, no, that's in the inverted castle thingy.
Bitch. Yeah, it's basically the Dark Cathedral. Yeah.
Their Dark Cathedral,
Alright.
where it's still just as confusing.
I think it's a little less so because technically speaking, like there aren't nearly as many pathways essentially. Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, there we go. I killed the Gilded Hunter.
He's going to be taking
You did it!
Oh, so now remember,
Victory
like
speech!
now.
You guys have been watching too much SpongeBob again, haven't you?
What do you mean too much? It was like 4 episodes at most. Fuck,
I didn't stutter.
bitch. But yeah. So alright, we're getting memories from we got Miguel, who is one of Yakumo's
I
friends.
thought I told you.
So yeah.
Fucking bird on top of that roof?
Basically
What is
the
that?
whole point is that like Miguel, Yakumo, and like this other person, like this one chick, like they were part of an orphanage, and like here's run by a person who also runs a PMC, then you're probably not in a good orphanage, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's and honestly, it's gotta be suck being a child soldier because you know you're not getting paid full wages. No.
You're a
I
child
thought the thing
soldier.
That's
that
the only
sucked
reason
about
why it
being a
sucks.
child soldier is the fact that you're going to die at a young age.
What? No.
And that you're just seen as
because
a
you're not being
pawn to
paid
the
the right amount for a mercenary.
fucking look at this fucking bastard right here. Look at him how he's addressing like his child soldiers over here.
Yeah,
Which
honestly,
one? The dude looks like a fucking lion.
honestly, I would probably laugh really hard that he found out that mercenaries get paid below minimum wage. That'd be hilarious.
Wait, do they?
What would be the point of
It'd
being
be
a
hilarious if they
mercenary?
were.
Oh, those mercenaries would fucking murder you if you paid them below minimum wage.
Oh yeah.
They just wouldn't even become mercenaries at that point, you know?
No,
Yeah,
then they
they
become
would just go off
killers
and do
because
other
you
things.
took their money.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Ninja time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh,
like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, we got a little bit of backstory. So, like, that guy that we just killed, the Gilded Hunter, that was actually one of Yakumo's friends. We got named Miguel.
Jacobo Frondo.
So, yeah. I will.
And then you get to see his waifu later as a cat with a fat ass.
Don't spoil it, Rian.
I'm surprised there's not art of that character.
There should be a lot more art of this game,
There's
honestly.
more art of Io than any other fucking character in that game.
Because she's got the biggest tits in the game, and, like, she's the cutest girl.
I don't know, that one girl looks like Jill Valentine.
Which girl?
Awful.
The one that got turned into the cat.
He always told us.
Oh,
She's got
yeah,
the
because
cute
she has the little
beret.
beret and the little, like,
Yeah.
military
To
fatigues.
the future.
Yeah,
Yes, she cool.
I can see that. I'm gonna have to look up what her name is in a bit, because I have her blood code.
Damn it, I thought I had this at the lowest amount of money, I guess not.
He used my friends over and over again. Like,
Do some bootlegger
Yeah.
missions.
So yeah, you can see Yakumo's clearly upset over here. Yeah, like, Yakumo and, like, the rest of his friends were all, like, turned into revenants by Mito. Not because he wanted them to, like, live, it was literally just like, oh, I can keep my guinea pigs alive forever. That's just how it be.
Pizza!
Yug.
Pasta.
Suck 'em off.
Put in your ass.
Stone titties.
In fact, I think I'll switch to Yakumo for this.
Giacomo.
Let's,
Oh, yeah, you're to the fire area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that area's fucking weird.
I'm gonna go over... Right, no, actually before that, I should check something real quick. I should check if I've gotten all the items in this area. This is one of the smallest areas in the game, but let's see. Let me just leave the boss area real quick. But yeah, like this is one of the smallest areas in the game, but it's also like that's the main reason why I'm kind of worried if I missed out on something. Is like if I'm like, oh shit, you know, how can I miss something in such a small area?
Oh, I missed.
Alright, and the next area I'm going to is pretty close to this spot, so I just have to go over there.
Did you already do the side quests?
Oh yeah, you know, I probably should, because there's like this one particular character who will show up at every boss area you've been to, so yeah, I might as well do that on stream.
I don't remember that one. Oh yeah, that lady.
Yeah.
Make sure you're good and
I'm going to
She's dumb as fuck for just going there.
No, she could be smarter, but yeah, still, what can be done? Hold on. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna put on the suicide spur. But anyways, what was I gonna say?
Can be done, he says.
Look, I'm currently just kind of thinking here, because, I kind of unequipped a lot of stuff, because I was doing, like, this stupid bullshit thing, where I was just like, alright, let's figure out which, like, what am I trying to say here? Because I was trying to figure out which blood code is better for certain stuff like that. So, like, for instance, I was quickly realizing that if a blood code doesn't even have an A in, like, any particular, what am I trying to say? In any particular, what the fuck is it called? Yeah, in any particular stat, like, if they don't even have an A, then it's kinda not great to get, you know? Like, alright, for instance, all the basic bitch ones, like Fighter, Caster, and Ranger, like, none of them have an A in any fucking stat, even in their, like, main stat, they have a B+. Louis, on the other hand, like, he has a B+ in both Strength and Dex, which, like, you know, seems like it's not great. But he does have A in Fortitude, which, is worth it more so because Fortitude means more stamina, you know. But also, again, because, like, being able to switch from Strength or Dex is pretty cool. So, yeah. And yeah. Right now I'm gonna put on the Queen, like, blood code. Yeah, just cuz. So, let's see. Yeah. Really cool thing is any kind of magic blood code that can put on Chaotic Ash is always pretty good. Because then you're able to get more, what I'm trying to say here. Well, you're able to get more Ichor. And you need Ichor to survive. What the hell's wrong with him?
Speak for yourself.
No, I'll speak for you too, Scholar. Someone needs to.
Dang it.
I remember it so you don't have to.
Ah, dang it.
Wait, you're a nostalgia critic now?
Congratulations.
Here's the thing. I was always nostalgia critic.
As long as Nostalgia Critic stays away from games, you won't have any issue.
He tried to. Remember he tried to, like, do, like, a gaming thing? Like, he did Bart's Nightmare, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah!
That's IGN's job.
Like,
oh, yeah. It
didn't work out too well for him. You know?
Yeah.
I don't even remember really, like, I think it was mostly that, like, the way, like, his commentary was kind of just shit, like, he would be like, oh, fuck, like that, like, kind of like, trying to be angry during the game, although, like, you know, who am I to say that, like, you know, his stuff isn't very entertaining when, like, I'm over here, fucking, playing, Code Vein in a very subpar manner.
What do you mean subpar? You're literally over-leveled to all hell.
I mean, I could be more overpowered.
Well, why aren't you?
Yeah, that's a good question, yeah, why aren't I? And today's TED Talk, we're gonna talk about that.
Today's TED Talk, Efren shits himself.
No,
Yay.
that's not allowed on stream anymore.
It is now.
Dang it.
Not after what's been done.
You know what we should do? We should play horror games.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
you should play.
Which horror games specifically?
RE6.
I don't know. I'm gonna look at the list of things.
Because
Ow, my toes.
weirdly enough, a part of me kind of feels like watching fuck. What's
Good
that
job.
horror game? I actually forgot what it's called. Where something fear. No.
Layers of Fear?
Yes. Oh, thank you,
That's
Scarlett.
the name that
Thank
you
you.
played?
Yeah. I fucking. Also, I forgot to do the side quest. God damn it, I'm stupid. But yeah.
Oh no! Now you're doomed.
But yeah, so like.
Subpar ending for you.
Oh no.
Ow.
No.
He's forgot to do the side quest. Look at him. He's going
well,
to
the side
fucking
quests don't
fail.
actually matter towards it. Also, okay, another reason why I like this over Dark Souls because it never gets to that point where it's like, oh, you fucked up this character's side quest, so now they're dead.
These people don't die because the fucking revenants.
Yeah, you know, you fucked up. You fucked up.
You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked
Why
up.
is that always so fun to do?
Because it's fun.
Yeah. Okay, honestly, you dude it. Yeah, if you want a good horror game, I would recommend probably Visage. Yeah, it's good. It's nice
the
and
same
spooky.
guys.
I think
That's
my
only
problem with
PS5,
horror
ain't it?
games is
I'll
I'll let you guys
exists on
know
PS.
I'm fucking stupid and have a shit sense of direction. Like,
Well, rest assured,
that
rest
all you're
assured,
gonna
we will
see
help
is me
you.
walking
I
around
will
like an
help
idiot, just be scared a couple of times, then also just kind of, it's gonna be boring as hell. You know, that's all I'm
Efren,
saying.
you play non-horror games and stream like a bitch. What's the difference?
Yeah, but that's out of fear of dying. You know?
Is it
Yes.
though? You got scared by a fucking bush at one point and started screaming at the top of your lungs.
Wasn't
Then hit
at
it
the
with a
top of my
fucking
lungs.
hammer.
It was a brief scream, you fuck.
That means I have to
Yeah.
do more research into the
And then you hit it with a hammer.
Yes.
But
It deserved it.
are there any
And then you
clues
died.
as to where the successor
Also,
is?
this
fucking
girl's
bush.
pretty cute.
Those wolves
Yeah,
are
yeah,
still
yeah.
chasing
No
me.
trace of the successor.
But yeah. So
Fuck
like,
off, wolves.
alright, this
There we go.
girl over here, basically, she wants to study the successors. You know, she wants to basically figure out what that's about. And look, here's Aurora over here. You know?
Aurora Borealis.
Also,
Yes.
okay, this is kind of stupid, but do you think anyone in the boardroom, when they were like saying, alright, what should we name this wolf girl? Aurora?
She's not a wolf, she's a cat.
What do you mean she's a
Catwolf.
cat? She's a wolf.
Which one?
Aurora,
The
as
one
in, like,
on the screen.
first successor you fight.
Oh, the first one, yeah, okay, I got confused for half a second.
The successor, like, of the rib cage. You know?
Yeah, that bitch. Why does a ribcage give you 12 arms?
Because the rib cage has like, well, actually, when you think about it, when you put all those like arms and legs together, like around it, it probably forms a rib cage. You know.
Forms a pussy.
But also because the rib cage protects the heart, and what do you call it?
Who has the
what's it
heart
called?
again?
No, all right. So like the thing is, if you remember down here is Karen, you know, Louis' sister, where she's producing all the blood. So you know, she has the
Taste the blood.
She's the successor of the heart. Yeah.
Hearts!
Yeah.
Joe Planet!
Which is also every now and then when you come down here, you'll receive pure blood. So yeah.
Why the
there
fuck
she
is the...
So
Why are
it
these
actually
so
makes perfect
expensive?
sense that like she's the successor of the rib cage because the rib cage protects the heart. You know.
Sorry. Moving out.
So yeah.
Okay.
The heart, Osborne.
Yeah,
Aim
the
for the
heart,
heart.
Osborne. The heart. Why is it so fun to do?
Because we're idiots, Sora.
Are we? Are we truly? Truly outrageous.
Or are we dances?
Fuck you.
Yikes! Don't sneak up on me like that.
Oh yeah, her name is
You should
Sophie. That's
really-
this chick's name.
Hold on. Where did you find this?
Sophie.
With it, I might learn the effects on the thorns of judgment. They're the spikes
Yes,
that
I want to
suddenly
use
grew
the
from
$40
during
to
the
make
Great
moonshine.
Collapse.
Let's see here.
It's hard to
Let's
believe.
see
It's a
here.
taste flavor. Oh, I can make wild
Always
creature moonshine for once.
Nothing but
Hush.
thorns before.
Let's see.
Which
Let's
leads
see,
me to think the
Evil Within's
successors
back to
have enough
$20.
power to alter the
That's enough.
thorns in some way.
The first one, anyway.
So,
Like, I don't... Why
Right,
is
yeah.
it still that high up? It's
Doing
like,
research
it
into
came out like 6
Basically-
years ago.
Sophie has
Okay, go ahead.
explained, so like, you guys see how everything here looks like Anne Orlando, that's, like, so like, it's not that the matter comes out of nowhere, it's literally those thorns of judgment that you see, they're being shaped to fit, like, what do you call it, the successor's will, essentially.
Yeah.
So
The
yeah.
successor's will.
Oh man, the boss's will is Here's the thing: is I actually don't know enough about Metal Gear to know like if that's a thing they say or not.
Nobody says it out loud. It's like beat me up, Scotty, but it's like the motivation for like every single villain in Metal Gear, to the point where it's downright absurd. Long story short, the boss, when she was talking to Snake, was like, I have a dream. When I went to space for a little while, I saw a world without borders, and that's something I think we should aspire to. And everyone heard that, and heard, like, of various things. Big Boss decided to create a mercenary army. Zero decided to create the Illuminati.
I thought the Illuminati already existed.
Skullface invented decided, I'm gonna try to make McNukes, and just have us all communicate with nukes instead of language.
Why?
And I have no idea what the fuck he actually wanted.
What does that
but that
mean?
was I don't know!
You sounded so panicked there.
I don't know! God damn it! Why don't you make sense, Skullface? You're so cool, but you're stupid!
How do you communicate with nuclear arms?
That's the only idea I had. I don't understand what he wanted. Did he just want everybody to have nukes? And then sell nukes to everybody?
I thought you were gonna say, and then Cell came along.
Oh yeah.
Then he just shoots a Kamehameha at Efren.
There's a woman outside.
Yeah, so the joke there is that it is like every villain is just taking inspiration from the boss, despite the fact that she would absolutely not want any of this.
No,
That's
but you
okay,
see,
it's the
I
boss's
understand. I understand the boss's will.
Yeah, it's like there's a fucking religion around the bitch.
Why are so many people apparently fucking just so pumped about the boss or like her will?
Because shut up.
Oh, this is the wrong repeater. Oh, well, whatever.
By the way, I still love that Nikolai has the little hat on his head.
No,
He's
let's
never
talk
not gonna
about,
have the little hat on his
let's
head.
talk about the real tragedy here. And that's that I haven't had an In-N-Out burger for like 1 year. Fuck myself.
Then go
It's
get
been
one,
too
you
long.
cock.
It's been a month, Efren. Eric.
What? When did I...
Of course.
Of course, Ryan. That's all you can say, right? Of course.
What?
As soon as we'll come out here.
What is happening? Do I want to know?
While they're being a fucking nuisance.
I'll just have to continue my work
All
as
right.
long as I can.
That's fucking weird.
pauses.
Alright.
Oh, it's online.
So, yeah. What do you guys think of
Running my
small
good
hats
time.
on a head?
Skulls on what?
A small hats, like what do you think of small hats on things,
I don't understand the question.
Like, okay, do you think it looks kind of cute, or do you think it just looks stupid as hell to have like a small hat?
It is kind of stupid, I think.
Damn you. Bastard.
Damn it.
Bastard. Yeah. Try and get away from me, Eric.
Ah.
I see how it is. You're all against me. You all want the double cheeseburgers from McDonald's, whatever the fuck they're called.
No. Nobody wants anything from McDonald's.
You do, and you're gonna get nuggies, whether you like it or not. Mhm. Mhm.
Damn it, damn it.
Mhm. 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 Oh man. Also, I think I might end it here, like what do you call it, when I get to the next area, because I'm pretty hungry actually.
Alright then.
So yeah.
Bring it anytime.
Oh fuck. Why are guns such trash for damage?
Got something we can use?
Yeah. So here's something I want you to think about, alright?
That one looks like he knows what he's doing.
Okay.
Like, honestly, like, the fact of the matter is, a gun shouldn't really be used for melee, which makes sense as to why guns are trash as melee weapons in this game. You know?
Yeah.
My problem is that, you know, they're called bayonets, but no one ever stabs them like a spear. No one ever used them like that, you know?
Mhm.
Like, that's what bothers me, is that you get no stab move. You get slashes, but like, you know, that's about it, you know? It's kind of weird, don't you think?
A little weird, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Also, look at that frame rate go. Bitch.
Yeah.
Alright, commence the jiggling. So, yeah. So, like,
okay.
What?
Alright, I am kind of hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and get something to eat.
Yeah.
Everyone is abandoning me.
Look, here's the thing, hunger pains suck. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've made it to a new area. Look at how amazing this area looks. Yeah.
This looks like a good area to have a picnic in.
Yeah. You know.
Oh, sorry.
I just want to thank you guys for showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, hold on. You know what? This
yes,
is how I feel for you guys.
Totally awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. I had fun.
Thanks, Skylar.
You guys have a good one.
Thanks, Eric,
Thanks,
Rian, Dell, who's dead now. You know.
Yeah.
And thanks everyone for watching. That's gonna be it. Bye.
Alright.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, make the nukes? Oh, wait.
Yes.
No, wait, hold on. But here's the thing: is also get hyped for what do you call it? I think I'm gonna stream some more on. You know, I might just do it on fucking Monday actually. So yeah.
Monday fun day.
Monday at like noon. So yeah. All right. See you guys later.
Bye.
See you later.
All right. Now.